a large, actually, gray steel rod or steel-colored rod lift up, and it seems to just kind of bend, and now it turns away, and it looks like it's moving away.
The fuck?
And after a few minutes of flying downwards, you make it back to the group after
Right.
successfully telling the cloud to go away.
Alright, I want to put it out. Does anybody know what the fuck that was?
Nope.
No? Good. That's...
Well, it's not Santa.
Yeah, Santa's an orc.
Let's just hope it's not another god that we pissed off.
Heh.
We'll have the whole pantheon pissed out at us by the end of this fucking bullshit.
Fucking Paylor just comes down. Hey, I've had enough of your shit.
Well, to be fair, Trixis has pissed off one god and frustrated another.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What other god did I piss off?
You'll find out.
God damn it. He didn't do anything.
Oh yeah, no. The other god that you pissed off is Varric.
God damn it, spoilers, God.
I do that on the daily, and I will continue to do it on the daily.
Varric is a god.
Every god needs a little evil little shit that they're just like constantly like, shut up. It's like, no, this is my job. This is what I do.
That's Vecna. To every other god.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we will kill him and take his place.
It's either that or Oldemar, but you know. Alright.
This is this.
So the cloud now flies away. You are only but a few miles away from the encampment of George. No.
I was gonna say, Jorge is with us. I thought.
Jorge.
Jorge?
I thought
No,
Jorge
he's
was
not.
with us.
No, he's not. No, he was at the
Jesus.
he was at the Black Library.
Oh yeah, he was at the Black Library. I forgot. Sorry.
I put my headband back on.
Yep, amulets back around the neck.
Wait, oh wait, wait, hold on. How was the little thing flying?
Wings.
Is she another little dragon person?
No,
No.
I'm not a dragon.
Is anybody going to explain?
You were
Let's see.
too drunk.
Yeah, you were really drunk when we met her.
I'm always drunk. What's
Ex-
But you were
Hey.
you were in Varric's castle, where
You
there
were-
is
Oh,
All the
shit.
booze.
so there's plenty.
I don't remember you blacked out near the alcohol.
Do I have the cat back?
Can she have the cat back?
Just hands her his familiar.
Oh my god. Alright, she's a child.
It's a cat. It's a cat. You gonna say no to the cat?
No, I thought somebody would say no to a cat, but... Are we sure this is the right... Are you sure you want to be on an adventure where you might die at any moment in time? I want to point out, I've nearly died at least once.
If you could do me the favor of rolling Liliana's initiative.
Why am I being... What?
Just roll the initiative.
Roll initiative.
Roll Liliana's initiative. If you wouldn't mind.
What the hell? Why didn't it pop up?
I don't know. Oh, there's no token.
Yeah.
Just click something random.
I need a thing, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I'll just throw out Liliana front of the thing. I'll put it right about here.
Initiative.
Yep.
Click.
Plus 18. That's...
She go first.
She goes first. Yes. What the fuck is my initiative? Hold on. I've got a 6! It's because I'm drunk, that's why.
She go
Also-
first.
Also, God.
Yep.
That's not with what I could have done to it.
Oh yeah.
You're terrifying, you know that, right? Not your character, Varric. Yes. You as a person,
Good.
Oh God.
could you just like take the 3.5 books and just shove them up somewhere and just absorb the knowledge?
Hey,
No, that's
Trixus.
that's giant in the playground.
Hey, Trixus.
Right. Yes.
This is out of character. I dare you to try to take the kitty away.
I'm not going to take the kitty away.
Don't take
Why
the
would I
kitty
do
away.
That's. I have
Don't do it.
dogs.
Oh
Did
yeah,
she see the
puppies.
wolves? Did she see my wolves?
She likes
My
the kitty.
giant wolves.
Yeah.
You can't hold wolves.
No, but you can wrestle with him and like sleep with him like they're a giant toy.
She
'cause
likes
they're
the
warm
kitty.
and fluffy.
Oristov. As you arrive in Oristov.
Dude, I'm saying this as I'm riding one of the wolves. And you can ride them. And not in the fun way, but still.
Alright, Oristov.
Okay, Oristov.
As you attempt to enter Oristar, you are immediately stopped by the guards holding the guards holding spears, immediately telling you to stop as on your little wagon.
I'm like, what the hell?
Wait, don't
Wait.
you know?
Nope, not letting anyone in without a pass. And you, oh, as the giant metal monster now
Yeah,
is there.
this is my pass.
It's okay. It's just Captain Varric. Let's let him through.
Just listen through. Yeah, fuck you.
Sorry, we gotta be a bit on alert. Got a disturbing letter from Verden.
Oh, great. Just peachy.
I'm like sitting there like, is there how many guards are at the gate?
It's not a gate, it's an encampment, and there's just guards around the encampment, and there's just quite a few. It's mostly like a watch guard.
If there's a few, I'm like, you hop on, explain what's happening as we're going to see James.
Okay. Well, I don't know all the details about it, but from what I heard, there was a man on the inside of Verden who sent us a worrying letter saying that some kind of assassin or a challenger was going to be sent to our encampment specifically to kill Commander James. And we've been checking everybody who's been coming through, because as with normal encampments, some people are allowed to enter and exit as long as it's on normal business. But now they're beefing up security now that supposedly there's a assassin of some kind.
Alright, so first order of business. Find the assassin and murder them mercilessly.
Well, we don't even know if they're even here yet. Just
Fair point, but if they do show up, they're like, I challenge James, we kill them. No questions.
Why here?
Usually assassins are quiet about this.
Yeah,
But they said it was a challenge, so I think it's going to be a showmanship thing. That makes it sound like they're here to like be very public about it.
the word challenger was explicitly used.
Yeah, which makes me think the person is here to publicly challenge James to a fight, which we instantaneously do not allow and just kill.
well, there's challenge, and then there's challenge. If they want to prove that they're the best, what better way? Like instead of like, oh hey, I'm gonna show up and we're gonna publicly duel, versus hey, I'm gonna tell you guys I'm coming. You're gonna beef up security as best as you can, and I'm still gonna kill this guy sneakily. And suddenly, oh hey, even though you were on your point game, I still got your guy.
That's exactly why we have everyone around here.
Alright, so James sleep.
Yeah, I'm telling him, I'm like, hey, I'm going to James.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be Gustin game James from now on, because he was really nice to us last time.
Oh yeah, the Werewolf King's just a total sweetheart.
Why do you
Yeah.
say it like that? I feel like you're saying that he isn't.
I think that
Mhm. I have a few things to talk to James about.
you
I-
go do
You
that.
should go talk to him, and now the soldier's just like looking
I'm
away
like-
from all of you.
I'm just like I'm like blank slow down. You can hop out. We're talking to James.
If anyone wants to roll a sense motive check on him.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does everybody have bad? Do we just like commanders or something? Everybody seems to be afraid of the
Specifically, I
commanders.
primarily only really like George.
Hey God.
Yep.
What does a 38 give me?
You can tell that he's probably gay.
Oh.
I introduced him to Trissus.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks right there. You know, we really need to introduce you. We need to get that boy a date. But we are severely lacking in sausage in this group. We got two, and one of them's a holy man. So, Derek,
It's not
Yeah,
like
go.
taking an oath of celibacy. Jeez.
I just figured that you weren't the type to just one night stand people.
Not
Was
really.
See,
Okay,
that's why
Was it?
you're a good boy.
Oh, speaking of strange, people, someone came in here and was looking for you, John.
Great.
I don't trust her. There's something off. She says she's a cleric, but
Oh no.
Killer.
Character shit.
Killer.
I'm gonna have to take a look.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow. No.
James, John. Wrong biblical entity. Anyway, John, be careful.
You know I am.
Fair. Don't
Right.
die, because I don't want to have to resurrect you too. It costs money. Lots
so-
of it.
actually, and then at this point, when you say actually, it only costs about 1,000 gold with that one druid we got.
Right, where's the druid? Where the fuck is this druid?
Oh, the druid Selbane. He's a pompous twat, but you know, he's
Druid?
he's a druid.
Where is he?
I have no clue. He's normally off. What doing with druid? Fucking a tree or something? I don't. Well, I don't know what druids do.
It's very possible fucking a tree, because druids can talk to trees, and trees apparently are horny bastards. But still, would you please get the druid?
The person. Oh, probably talking to James. He's probably talking to James. At this point, he just gets off the thing and then just heads straight towards what you assume the biggest tent is James' tent.
Yeah.
It's James's
let's
tent.
go on that way.
We're all headed that way, apparently. I wonder if the druid's there, too. Conveniently, our plot points are gathered in one place. Oh, wait, that's bad. No, you don't want all your eggs in one basket. That means a Tennessee dragon attack.
All right. So you quickly rush off to James's tent, where you do hear a bit of arguing.
Oh no.
Down, sword.
You hear, I know he's here. He has to be here. It's like, no, he's not. He's with my sister. He's with, I can't give. And as you enter the tent, you do see a lovely blonde woman with a large, I don't know what the beat stick. It's got the beat stick.
It's a mace. It's
a mace. It's a giant mace.
I was thinking other things, but okay.
Same.
It's a gold strap-on, and
No, that's definitely not what I was thinking of either.
I know she's with the commander whose name begins with a J.
So how close are we right now?
You're like just entering the tent.
Yeah, I'm flipping open the door. Or the flap.
dramatically. I activate the Bracers of Winds.
Kitty.
It's just dramatic intro. There you go, Barrick.
There you see James screaming into his hands.
Well, a very attractive woman says.
She's pretty attractive, yeah.
Guys, it's Mercy from Overwatch. I'm not kidding.
It is.
So yeah, very pretty.
I've heard you might be looking for me.
See, I told you he'd be with you. Well, that's not big. Oh my god.
Very pretty.
I'm like, he was with me.
Well, we're under your command. We're not with you.
No, you're with me, goddammit.
I've not seen you naked yet. I don't believe I'm with you yet.
I've seen you naked enough times to fucking say you're with me.
That's a fair point. I can't argue with that one.
Okay, at this point, the obvious clarity.
I kind of broke God a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. It hurts.
I'm sorry for the vexation I caused you.
God, are you okay?
It got quiet. God's fuming at the moment right now.
Broke God.
I believe you won.
Oh. Okay.
It's just like 20 minutes.
What do you know?
It's fine.
You finally found the Church of the Broken God.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, to be fair, at least I'm tempering it.
Fair.
You
Breathe,
don't
God.
want to kill him. You don't want to kill him. You don't want to kill him. He's got so much in store.
Alright, but
Also, to be
hello,
hey,
pretty lady.
it's also not like that one night.
Ooh. Murder.
But you gotta give me points for my perform check on that night.
Yep.
Kitty.
You did take point on it and fucked the shit up.
That hurts so much. Anywho,
Okay.
it still hurts. So, see, I told you he'd be with you. Now, I've been sent on a special mission of my own volition with no contradiction to find my half-brother.
Oh
Now,
shit.
yeah, no, you can't. Ain't getting away with that one.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, do you want me to do this one?
Oh no. Oh dear.
God does not want to hand the reins over to me for that part.
No.
I can't do that either. So holy shit. Well, John, family reunion.
Well, it's more like a family union, considering we've actually never really gotten to meet much.
Your
What?
sister's hot.
I never knew I had a sister. This is new.
There was no
we met-
communication.
No, we met that one other time. You know, that one other time.
Oh,
Wait, that sounds like a sex thing.
No, wait, you're right. Oh my god.
That
Sorry,
one
I just
time.
had a pretty harrowing encounter in the sky recently.
That one time. You're not making it sound any less like a sex thing.
Well, don't have any more harrowing encounters. You need to be alive.
There's no. This isn't Game of Thrones.
It's sure sounding like it at the moment. Hello, Cersei. How are you?
Emilis, actually.
Was it pop culture joke? You're very pretty.
I know. It's important.
I
But
like her.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look at John, look at the sister, look at John again.
they look
like-
nothing alike.
I'm like, okay, I'm not, whatever. You got some shit to talk about.
Yeah, yeah, we do. Other tent, maybe?
Not a bad idea.
Go get him, Tiger.
I'm gonna look at Trixis and I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah,
I'm
John
not, like-
just looks at you.
Trixis legitimately gives you a hug. Says, it goes wrong. We still got you. Like, she's generally being encouraging. She's, like, trying to give him, like,
no, I know, but at the same time, for the first thing, it almost sounded like you were encouraging him to go try to bang his half sister.
I might have. You don't know.
That was his assumption.
Well,
I
It's,
have-
it's you.
Okay, so 5 warped sorcerers come out, and they're all going to cast Enervation, and now you all lose 500, you all take 500 negative levels. The end.
I didn't do anything.
I believe that loops us back around to 100 levels. Aha! What advance now? It's okay.
Anyway,
It's pretty close, actually.
I do believe I'm immune to that.
It's funny, because I know for a fact that you're not.
but blank is.
Blanket.
Yes, yeah. This whole-
As soon as they do that, he just boom, slaps one to death.
Could too. They're not tanky.
Right,
It is
but no,
blank.
seriously, Sean.
But yeah.
But
He
seriously.
actually is immune to it too.
Yeah, no, he is. It's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But-
All right, Storm, John, friend, brother, pal. If it goes badly, we will help you kill her. It's fine. Now go.
Alright, so they leave the tent, and they're just going to go discuss exactly what you know they're going to discuss.
You're not making it sound any less like a sex thing. I want to point this out.
They're telepathically bonded. It's good to go.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's nice. Mutual
No.
recognition from across the continent. Yeah.
No, the cat and John.
Oh, right, they are. So everything that James is going to tell us, John will
Yep.
just hear anyway.
Yep,
Okay, so I get to keep the kitty.
you get to
You
keep it.
get to
It's important that you keep the kitty.
It is
We need to keep you calm, apparently.
pretty much.
Hi, James.
Hi.
Last time we saw you, we were pissing off a god.
Yeah, could you not do that anymore?
Also,
I
we.
would-
I'm looking at you when you say we.
I would point out I wasn't even in that one either. That was all his dad. His dad decided to piss off Vecna. I just happened to be like, ooh, this is fun.
Like, no, we're just saying like
Who's dad pissed off Vecna?
Is it
You said-
James' father the fucking terrifying, like, ultimate
Stuck?
wizard
Super
dude?
wizard?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I thought they were his children. Oh.
no. They're just on. He's just on their side.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were related.
They're friends apparently. They're close. But
Alright,
there's nothing saying that they're family.
pseudo grandpa.
Kind of, yeah.
Pretty much.
The Rick to our Mortys.
Yes. Yes, very much so.
Don't call me a Morty.
You're the evil Morty. You're the
I'll
Rick
accept
Morty.
that.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. But so I'm gonna look at James and be like, okay, now that that's taken care of. Few things.
Yep.
We got some stuff to talk about. What the hell's happening with Assassin Challenger?
Oh, the Challenger. So-
Also, I'd like to look at the letter that was sent to you.
Oh, well, heck, just picks it right off the table. Here it is. Your man on the inside, actually. And it's signed
No.
from Mikhail.
I
At the
figured.
bottom, yeah. The letter reads, dire news from Verden. We had a visit from Dirk Avento, and he brought one of his projects into the city with him. He introduced a prospect to the commander, or to the Green Dragon commander, and she seemed to take it up as a good idea, considering it would cause the least amount of bloodshed. However, I do believe there's something slightly more nefarious about him. He had a constant magical aura about him, and I do not think he was what he seemed to be. From what I could tell, his name was Jack, and he was of almost a commander level. Not quite, but he was on the way to become the new Black Dragon in order to replace the discredited aggregate. It's
Okay.
supposedly he'll be heading to your encampment at some time to be a challenger to the current commander, or to quote unquote the Werewolf King.
Alright, so
Be wary of that sword. And then it ends.
alright, so obviously the sword is going to be unique to kill you.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
B, it's going to be a shape changer.
That might be.
Because Aggregant was a shape changer, and he was made by that.
It seems to be the most likely case.
So, I guess anti-shape changer. Do we have like? Because we do have. I know there's scrolls of sea shape changer. Is there any way to blanket the city in that?
Blanket the city in that? No. However, we could give a couple of our gods some true seeing abilities.
Also,
But I'd rather avoid us doing that. It's very, very, very expensive.
as is your life.
Not as expensive as you might think.
I want to.
I disagree with that. I will call your pseudo grandpa.
He'll tell you the same thing.
I have a question. What does James normally wear?
Normally, James wears a kind of a basic leather armor. However, he is known in combat to be wearing a type of chainmail. And he never wears boots.
Right.
Or almost never wears boots.
Almost never wears boots?
What?
Almost never wears boots?
Almost never wears boots. He always goes barefoot. Or almost always goes barefoot.
I asked my group that's with me right now.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, you guys go take take point outside the tent. I need to speak with James in private.
Okay.
Alright. So we're gonna go to Whispers?
We're going to Whispers, God.
Just real quick. Oh, Captain.
What's up?
We should probably get True Sight placed on blank.
We're going to try to do something like that as well.
That's a good idea, right? And then put blank with him. Anyway.
Out of character, I wish I had full platinum levels I could cast True Seeing.
Alright, but me will be outside.
Okay.
And I make out with Buck.
There you go.
We step outside and I just make out with Buck. How much taller are you from Trixis?
How tall is Trixis?
Trixis is 5'8".
I'm literally 6 inches taller. Yeah.
Perfect. So I'm like in your arms, like you're like full tilt, just holding me as I make out with you. Yay! The wind rushing around us. We're like a fucking romance novel.
The camera circling.
Yeah.
Oh no, someone left the controller on idle.
Oh look, there's fucking cherry blossom and everything.
Oh no, it's that one asshole NPC walking by the player. Do you get to the cloud, Mr. Dolphin? Oh, who am I kidding? Of course you don't.
Oh, I so wanted
I
to
know.
murder his fucking face.
We just got verbally photobombed. Thanks. Love it.
Gotta love it. But that's literally what you just did. You just like verbally photobombed the scene.
Like, fuck you. I'll just slit your throat and make a nice little hole for this fucking everlasting torch dildo.
Good lord, Jamie.
I mean, it's not like my character
Good
was there.
fucking-
He's so busy.
Well, unfortunately, I don't actually have a dick, so I can't fuck the new hole I've made.
That can be arranged.
That could be arranged. Aggregate, is your abilities infectious? Come here.
Oh my god, that'd be...
I cannot believe we started out, all of us started hating Aggregate's fucking guts. And at this point, we're like, where the fuck is he?
We want to give him a hug. After
We wanna
punching
give
in
him
the
a-
dick a bunch of times.
Yes.
Just each
He's
of
a
us
friend
gets-
of me
if
now.
Each of us gets a punch, and then we're like, okay, now we forgive you. After he wonders why we keep punching him in the dick.
Right. My character honestly wants to hug him at this point. Because, yeah, he's a horrible person, but he has, like, flipped so hard.
Mm-hmm. Not only did he get rid of an incredibly dangerous item,
For either side.
yeah, he helped his sister,
Which was a big deal.
yeah, that's a
Like,
big plus
that's-
in our book.
Yeah, that's a huge plus. And by that letter, that means that he's no longer on the other side.
He's basically a fugitive at the moment.
Yeah, which means he's
Meaning,
either
if we can find him, we could probably get him to help out at the Black Library.
right. If he's not on our side, he's at least a neutral.
Meaning he could potentially be convinced.
Right. Although I'm kind of leaning more towards neutral in the first place at this point. I'm not entirely sure we're on the good side either.
No. But, yeah, I mean, out of character, I do have to gather as many allies as possible for a reason I'm not allowed to say.
Alright, I realize that. But I think that we might need to start an internal revolution between both sides.
I mean,
I think
that's
both
the
sides
whole,
are
that's
wrong.
kind of the whole point of my followers. I was going to send them out just to help people.
Right, yeah. We're gonna need somebody rolled something.
No, that was, wait, did you hear of the bump thing?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was just Discord on my end.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm going to grab some water while they're doing that.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, good or a bad day?
A day.
But you're going to go look at a place. That's good.
Mhm.
Is it the place you wanted, or is it a new place?
Hmm.
Is it that thing, or is it? Are you going to go see?
It's something that just came up new.
Ah.
It's another trailer.
Ended
If
up
it has a
on-
yard, you gotta get a pupper.
Hmm.
If it has a yard, you could get a pupper.
For the cat.
No, but I don't have to have a yard to get a dog. Just saying.
Fair point.
Yeah. But yeah, I went and got a fun product out of for D&D.
Oh,
But we would be getting a dog probably sometime next.
They'll be
Yay.
extremely useful whether I am playing online or at a table.
What'd you get?
I'll just send you a quick picture. Just because I'd like to have a visual example of this item. There we go. Now just give me the image, please. And I ended up buying a couple sets of these once it sends. I got the Paladin cards and the Arcane cards.
Oh, so you will know.
I'll be able to basically put together my spell list and
Have a visual representation, which makes quicker.
it's insanely useful. There is a crap ton of the Arcane cards, though. It's like the Paladin spellbook cards is only 70. The
Right.
Arcane cards, there's over 200 in the box, with several blanks for adding new spells.
Right.
The boxes were a pain in the ass to open. My Paladin one's a bit damaged.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, at the front it's not bad, but if you look at the top, like, some tearing. Because they made it freaking impossible to open.
Right.
I hate that. Packaging, you need scissors to opening, only to find out there's just scissors in the package.
Hey, we heard you like scissors. We got scissors to open your scissors.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder how the thing's going with them. I bet I know what's going on. Varric's negotiating with James to get Christmas presents.
I swear to fuck.
I mean,
That
I
would
actually
be
made a
nice.
joke earlier that cloud thing might be Santa.
Right, we are, yeah. That Santa's an orc.
Yes, but there's probably a way to fly on clouds. And it would make
Possibly.
sense for him.
I've kind of been down there for a bit.
Yeah. I'm wondering what kind of things are going on. Still, they said beware that sword. I have a feeling. Maybe it's not specifically meant to kill James, but what if it's another commander weapon?
It's definitely. Alright, oh, Jesus.
Alright, so Varric and James now exit the tent.
Okay.
Well, we've come up with a pretty good. We've come up with a pretty good plan.
Okay.
What we're going to do, since I'm fairly certain this man's going to come in and do a direct challenge, we're going to agree to it. And when it happens, we're gonna pull an old switcheroo on him.
Oh no, who's gonna be disguised?
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a bait and switch. I'm the bait,
Okay.
and when I get severely wounded, then your captain Varric, as well as the rest of you, will unleash a full attack upon to him and whatever forces that he's brought along with us.
Please don't die, okay? You're
No, I
nice
can't.
and I like you.
I intend not to.
Okay. Because otherwise we're gonna have to get a person to resurrect you.
Oh, don't worry about that.
But okay. Is that the full plan?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay, sure, cool. Right. Where is your goddamn druid?
Varric, I told you where the druid is. Go lead them to him.
Leads them right to the druid.
Okay. I'm gonna bully another NPC into
not even bullying. It's
It's bad.
literally, I tell the NPCs, like, we need to contact somebody.
Right. Hello, yes, you, right there, you, druid person.
An elf.
Oh, yay. Is he a dark elf or is he one of the prissy
He's a
ones?
wood elf.
Okay, so less prissy.
Yeah.
More hippie.
More hippie, yeah. Yeah,
Hello.
what?
Also, don't be racist.
Hello? What, Oh, it's the captain. Yeah. And you must be those people.
We're his entourage. Yes.
Yes, the people.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
Yes, hello. My name is Trixis, and I need you to summon a fae for me. Particularly the Unseelie Courts, if you can.
Well, I could summon a fae. Summoning a specific one is it's a whole other ritual.
Do you have that one?
I mean, if you give me
And
a
that-
couple days.
I'll just be-
Do we have a couple days?
I'll just speak out. This one is trying to reach the queen of the Unseelie.
You see that is going to be near impossible.
No, just for communication. They just need to
We're
get
trying-
a message.
You just need to talk to them. Okay, send something. That's pretty simple. Well, what would you like to send to them? This would be to which
Ma'am,
member of the corp? Okay,
do you know who that is?
I do.
Okay, good. Yay. Okay, I want you to put, Dear Mom.
What?
Not kidding. Keep up. Dear Mom,
This is now for writing this down.
Vecna trying to find you, already tried to infect my ass. Would very much like to meet you. Thank you, your daughter Trixis. XOXO.
All right.
Oh, also tell us where we are.
That'll be okay. Fine. Right here.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're very kind.
Not many people like that. All right. So I'm just going to have to commune for a little bit.
Okay.
Wake me up if there's anything exploding or if that challenger fuckwad comes on.
Right, we'll stand here. We'll just wait.
1 second.
Does he start meditating or something?
He starts drawing a little circle in with looks like herbs and oils and like
Mm-hmm.
patch on the ground, and it looks like he's preparing some kind of ritual.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stand here. I don't know if he's gonna respond back, but I'll stand here.
Do not interrupt his ritual.
Nope. I'm gonna wait till he's in the middle of the ritual, and then I'm gonna run behind.
So you do not wish to contact your mother.
No, but I was joking. Jesus, she's been very nice. In fact, do I have gold? Does he have like a till or something?
Okay.
He has a nose. You can just put 2 coins up that.
Oh, I. Rude.
And mind you, that was the cat suggesting it.
Hey,
Of course.
And then just lightly boops Leona on the nose. Boop.
Boop.
It feels like a cash register or somewhere where there's gold. I'm just gonna be like,
You're just gonna give him gold, or are you gonna?
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well,
you could just.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna walk over and just think. Just
So as you see him just kind of drawing this circle and kind of sitting there and getting into a cross-legged pose. Well, thank you.
I plopped down 350 gold.
Holy shit. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit for a single spell.
Well, he's been very nice. And I feel like, you know, possibly content, you know, sending up a flare that, hey, Queen Mab, I exist. What some maybe health insurance money?
It's
Also,
true.
Vecna is involved. So,
Alright.
might want to
See him
spend that
just-
quickly.
See him sitting down, cross-legged. And then he just starts speaking the words that you have written down.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, sure.
And now there's a couple people around the circle who are just kind of like looking at it, looking at you.
What?
Oh, because he's saying it out loud, and there's still
Right.
people around.
I realized that. What? What? You got a problem there? You have a problem? Or
Okay.
kind of, I'd look like a regular at a drow right now.
When the people start like looking at Trixus and everything, I'll just turn to them. Do you not have work to do?
Oh, yep.
But you're a captain, you can make people scared. That's helpful, thank you. You're very nice. Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes you're kind
And
of
he's
scared.
like, all right. I sent him. Oh, there it comes back. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Am I gonna get yelled at over a fucking text message from my mother?
Maybe.
Kind of.
Oh, god damn it! I've never even met her and she's yelling at
The
Why
reason
do I
you
have the
haven't met
image
her-
of the Howler from Harry Potter in my head right now?
The reason why you haven't met her is because she's not your mum.
Well, who's my mother then? I
Oh,
was
you're-
told it was Mab.
That's pretty close. Servant of Mab.
Oh, great.
A nymph-ish creature by the name of Murdia. And apparently, I can't fucking pronounce this. Nymph bitch is coming to see you eventually.
Eventually. Okay, but she did get the message that, oh shit, Vecna's looking for it, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because, you know, like, great. My mother is not Mab. That's great. I was
Pretty
alive.
close. It's pretty close.
As far as
Well, also at least the bullseye on your this is out of character, but the bullseye on your back shrinks just a little bit.
Yes, from Mab herself to a servant of Mab.
You know, one step away. 3.5 steps to Kevin Bacon.
Right. Okay, so I'm not a royal. Got it.
Not quite.
That's a bit of a letdown, actually.
Oh, don't worry about it. You'll probably meet your mom soon. If it's a nymph thing, it's probably very pretty.
I mean,
At
I'm
least
not.
Can't introduce me to her, huh? I joke.
Well, how attractive is he? How attractive is
I
Do
mean,
not try to bang your mom.
I mean, he's kind of. He's not bad. He's not ugly.
Okay. Maybe. Also, Fae rules. Get it? Fae rules. They don't have the same rules about the things as you do. They sleep with each other constantly. They're like gods in that way.
Ugh.
Oh, so you're my son! I don't care. I'm gonna screw you anyway.
are Celestials the same way?
No, God, no.
No.
Celestials, if a celestial ever reproduces, it is
With somebody that's not related.
yeah, no, celestials just straight up don't reproduce with each other. Most outsiders don't.
But if they did, they could still sleep with them. Because technically they're not. It's a totally different ballgame. Genetics at that level are completely different.
creatures that the outsiders are on, or they're alien.
Also, Faye, don't give a shit. They're
Fair, weird.
They took dogs and created an entire species of Fae entities.
Come along, kitty.
That is true, actually.
Walk away.
And they fuck trees, and then now we have Spriggans.
That is true,
The
actually.
cat is gonna keep you busy. The cat starts playing patty cake with one of your hands.
Patty cake bakers, man.
Alright, so Varric, what are we supposed to do? How do we... Wait, is there magical items?
In the city?
Yeah, what are we on now?
Well, I mean, like, it depends on what magical items you're looking for.
I'm looking to sell a couple.
Oh, yeah, you can sell
Okay.
shit all the time.
Right, so I need to sell a hat. Do we need a secondary hat of...
I mean, doesn't Bug need it?
Bug already has hers.
Bug has the one that they pilfered from the library.
Right.
Why don't you give one back to Varric? That was his part of his equipment.
Varric, would you like a hat of disguise?
I already apologized to Juris.
For stealing it? Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm selling it. So I'm gonna sell a hat of disguise. Elvenkind.
That will net you with Varric with you, of course.
Yes.
1 second here.
Why do you think I was talking to Varric?
Gotta go up my wondrous items. Eh? Cloak of Elvenkind, which isn't much actually.
Neither is a hat of disguise.
Yeah, cloak. For the hat of disguise, you get about 800.
Okay.
Elvenkind, I have a frickety frack snippy snack. Carpet flying, chime, cloak of bat, cloak of charisma, cloak of Elvenkind. Okay, for the cloak of Elvenkind, you get 2,200.
That's not bad. Actually, that's net 3K. Woohoo! Can we buy items while we're here?
That are under 3K? Heck yeah. What are you looking for?
Actually, I think they're both under 3K. Well, I need boots of Elvenkind.
Boots of Elven. Easy enough.
Yes, they're 2,500.
25,000? Yep, 25.
25,000. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
25,000. Yeah, no, I don't want anybody being silent in my campaign. Times 10.
Too bad. I have silence.
But with Varric, is it still 2,500?
Yes.
I can't reduce like base.
If I slept with you, should give it to Chief. I'm not talking to you, God. I'm talking to the merchant.
The merchant. The quote-unquote merchant is a quartermaster, who's
Honestly,
who almost always are dwarves, and dwarves are not huge fans of sleeping with elves. If you have,
I don't have to look like an elf.
true, but you always be a tall little fucker, won't you?
But you smell like an elf.
But you smell like an...
I smell like a wolf and an orc at the moment.
Yeah, that's what elves smell like. Woods.
Varric, Varric, if I kill him, can you get me out of it?
No.
Damn it. But no, okay, I need gloves of dexterity.
Sure thing. Oh fuck.
My wolves
I
are
st-
god
I
wolves.
stifle
I'm
down
not
a
taking any
chuckle.
negative.
I'm stifling down a chuckle.
Oh fucker. I can talk to my wolves. So they can give educated consent. So fuck you.
That's it.
You'd be
What
lucky
level
to be
of
fucked by wolves.
what level of gloves dexterity?
Just the first one.
This first one. All right, that's 4,000.
Right.
Do you have that?
So altogether, that is
quite a bit.
6,500. So. And I'll convert my platinum pieces over, so I have 5.
Platinum pieces are good. Alright.
So, close to dexterity.
Well, you are... Actually, no, it wouldn't be. It'd be a little bit after you buy them. There's a horn that you hear off in the distance. And then it's...
Gotta go.
Yep, there's a cascade of horns that are now being blown. And it's now just encompassing the whole encampment. Large group approaching. Or not large group. It'd be a just group of people approaching, armed. And what would all of you like to do?
I look to Varric.
Gonna go meet up with the group. All right.
I'll meet up with the group. And I'm going to make
Bringing
sure.
so long, because like, yep, no, we're gonna need you.
I'm going to make sure the commander is okay.
The commander's doing fine. He looks like he's getting ready. He picks up his greatsword, or a greatsword. Well, let's get ready for this. And you see now, he waves his sword. Let them in. I want to talk to them. And now, I'm going to transfer over to.
I don't have an urge to just straight up start firing.
I mean, if you want to, you can.
That's probably a bad idea.
I can let you. Can.
I'm just telling you what my character wants to do. She wants to protect James. Because he was nice. So instantaneously, the moment he looks like he's not doing well, hell.
One second here. Place you there. Place Luna here. I guess. Place Bug here. Place Regis the Proud here.
Regis the Proud.
Remember that dragon you've killed twice?
Also,
I'm sorry, that's just.
I'm pretty sure James will be okay.
Like, he has like a. Regis the Proud has like a faceplate over his head now. Like, bolted in. I bet you got you.
Regis looks like fucking Frankenstein at this point.
Right.
He's got bullets stuck into his fucking neck now.
Actually, as far as you know, double checking in, Regis's body is still there. So, just.
Comes back in a different body. I bet you thought you killed me.
Bet you that you killed.
Regis the entire time.
Are you a gnome now?
Also, Storm,
Reincarnate's a bitch.
I really want to get you that sweater I showed you.
I really want that sweater. It's amazing.
Alright, let's see. Place. Whoop. Let's see. Place blank here. No, stop highlighting everything. Fuck off. There we go. Okay, let's see. Who am I forgetting? Boop, boop.
You have James and Varric, correct?
Yep. Okay.
I have to zoom out.
Oh, and as always, Bug.
Boop.
Bug, my dear, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I have so many sheets.
Sorry.
Actually, I just realized John would probably be closer to Emilus at this point since they met up.
Yeah, no, I'm just throwing you guys all out in there. Just so you can organize yourself. Organize yourself where you would be.
I'm just blowing out my sheets in order to save the thing.
Yep.
Okay. So
Grab Emilus because combat.
where, John? Can you just icon yourself really quick? Because I can't tell with all the tokens.
Oh.
Can you make yourself ping really quick? Okay. Because Liliana would be by you.
I am literally staying within run forward distance.
And I'm
something
keeping my wolves behind me.
because if
You're-
I get
wait,
next, if
get
I
off
get
of
next to
James.
I can protect him.
Get off,
Is the
James.
circle James?
This thing right here is. This thing right here is James.
Yep.
Right there.
Okay. So he would be here. Or is it? Wait, are the blue people enemies?
The blue people right here around you are our fellow soldiers,
Okay.
and so are the people with arrow bows. Those are.
Okay. Just want to make sure because he'd be right here. No,
Who's this?
if that's James, then
That's John. Should probably get rid of John there because there aren't two Johns.
blank would be about here.
Okay, I was gonna say, could you move Blake just for a little bit? Blake, buddy, ping, ping. I'm like kicking his butt. Get over there. Get over there.
All right, they all
Thank you.
ride in on horseback. This small group of people, and one of them wearing large black kind of robes. It looks like, and they all are wearing devil masks, except for obviously this one, the dark one,
Okay.
who's just wearing a black mask with slits for eyes.
Great. I want to point out, I look like a regular soldier.
Okay.
Trying to throw them off a bit.
You know what? Before this battle starts, you know what? I'm gonna throw a platinum coin in my mouth.
Alright.
Just,
I'm gonna kiss my bow.
just in case this is important.
Let's do this spot. Oh my god. I have a bad feeling about this.
So they all dismount,
Okay.
and you see this one now outstretch his arms. Currently, he looks like he's wielding a long sword and nothing else. He's not even. It's just in a sheath. Everyone roll a spot check.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
it's so much
Alice
fun.
might have better spot now that I think about it. So there's okay, that's mine, and then
Hold on, I have a lot of rolls to make.
You're like click, 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 click.
All right, everyone who gets above a 15, which looks like everyone.
Hold on, I got one more.
Kink, kink, kink.
All right.
Okay. Well, no, because since Danny's here,
Yeah.
I have her sheet here.
Yep.
She's just laughing her ass right now.
There is something odd about that sword. Its hilt it looks like it's gold plated, and it's evocative of a crown. And at the end of the pommel, there is a string just tied to the end of the pommel, and it just kind of dangles off for about a good 3 inches. Anyone with knowledge, history, arcana, or religion could roll.
You're a
Just
son
one.
of a...
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We
Okay,
all have
actually,
knowledge history, so.
let's see.
Just
know
roll
nothing.
one, by the way.
I
Don't
don't.
roll all of them.
okay, I'm just gonna roll Barry because he's the only one.
Emilus might actually get this.
Arcana or history?
Arcana, history, or religion. Actually, no, religion wouldn't count. Never mind.
Oh, well then I'll roll
Yeah, sorry.
Arcana.
Yeah,
Oh,
only Arcana.
I'll roll history then.
Fucking goddamn it.
What? I put really good ranks into her Arcana.
She's
Okay.
a smart girl. She's a dragon. She knows her items. It's like, ooh,
Well, yeah, that's kind of true. Bronzes do like to collect
Shiny.
magic items.
it's shiny. I kill him and take it.
1 second here. Where is James? Because he gets old too.
For the good of the people, we kill him and take the sword.
Very well do that.
Very
Or
well
could
done.
you?
No, we're definitely killing this person. This is happening.
Could you? Let's see. Where's his knowledge?
We
he's
can't-
got-
We
okay.
can't Mikhail bullshit this boss fight.
Okay, okay, so he knows what it is too.
Either we kill him or aggregate is out of shank him in the back.
Alright. Let's see.
You can always whisper.
Yep.
I'm relatively sure I have an idea.
Yeah, no, you're probably dead on.
Son of a bitch.
Let's just pop into whispers, and I'll tell you its effect. Let's see here. Actually, along with Robert too, because Emilus would know. All right. So this is the Sword of Damocles, or a Sword of Damocles, as 3 exist in the world. They are horribly cursed. Anyone wielding the Sword of Damocles, or wielding a Sword of Damocles, very rarely wields it for long, as it has a backbiting enchantment, and it also has a Vorpal enchantment. So if you critically fail with it, you could very well cut off your head. But the weapon, or these weapons, are known to be able to grow in size to whatever length they want to be, and generally have to be suspended via a chain or a rope, or else they supposedly slither until they find a wielder who will actually pick them up. But yeah, very, very, very powerful sword, but obviously cursed with killing its wielders.
Yeah. Well, I know Emily should be whispering that into John's ear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty good thing, because, yeah, he would pick that up otherwise.
Right.
My guy is going to look back and, like, do the same thing. It's like, no.
Yep, John just nods. He already looks a little horrified at the weapon.
It's a spooky sword. Alright, let's go back.
Well, which is all including utility.
Oh, well, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But the payment itself, it's
You're so
9,500 total, not counting the lot fee, basically.
Not bad.
Right, which will take
sell
us
your
like
soul.
a little under 2 years to pay off,
Right.
which we can pay off extra if we want anyway. So
Right.
yeah,
Proud of you.
I'm hoping it should work out pretty well.
Just actually, if that was the commander, I'd be behind him. If that's the end.
So are we? All right. Just a real quick check-in with you, Derek. How bad is the sword? Do we have a problem?
That's a very spooky sword. This could
Shit.
end very quickly.
Yeah.
Shit.
Dick sword. Dick sword.
Just
Don't pick up the sword.
don't pick up the sword. Got it. No picking up the sword.
Alright. Now James just kind of steps forward a little bit. So, I assume you are the challenger, and the guy now takes a bow. Indeed, I am. I've come to strike a bargain. Single combat, you and I. If I win, you and your army go back home, never to return. And if you win, General Commander Great Mia, the Green Dragon, will meet you and your foes in open combat out of a castle. Something that you've been looking forward to for a very, very long time. So, what do you say? Shall we duel? Not like you have much of a option, actually. He says as he now draws his sword. And then he looks back to his little posse and goes, "Leave us." And then just kind of back a bit.
Since John knows what this is, if he sees it start to grow in size, would he have time to run up by James and potentially get off Wings of Cover?
You'd have to be on the initiative order.
Okay, that's a good point.
Can we put ourselves in the initiative order?
You can indeed.
God.
I'm putting myself on the initiative order.
Yeah.
Hey, God. 1 second. Can I talk to you in whispers for 1 second?
Yep.
Back, do you want to be in initiative?
Apparently not.
Hold on, I forgot to set my token.
Do you see mine?
I did.
Yeah,
Wait,
apparently I
see
didn't.
what the results are from this little conversation.
I'm just gonna compare because I'm holding a full round action, and I'm gonna make that asshole my enemy.
The thing is, I'm not about to let him potentially kill these soldiers in one swing.
Yeah, I'm going
if
to
I
murder
get
him.
close to James and Blank, I can protect them with Wings of Cover. And if
Right.
Eric stays behind me, he'll also be safe.
And we're off to the side, so I'm holding a full round. I'm holding a full round. I don't even need to move, and I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna use. I'm not using just simple arrows.
So that's 5 feet of reach, 10, 15, 20. Okay, okay, so at most he'd only be able to hit the front soldiers, James and Blank, actually.
Right.
And that's because of the weapon, but yeah.
What's the weapon?
I'll explain afterward because I don't want to ruin it.
Okay.
All I can say is it's a very bad thing. Do not pick it up.
Without gloves?
No. At all.
So pour molten metal on it, and the
If anything, if I know that it's capable of being destroyed, I might try and destroy it with my current weapon.
Okay, good plan. Solid plan. Okay. Don't touch anything.
Yes.
Probably don't touch anything on that person, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm gonna... Because I have 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I have 2 currently, but my attacks will do significant damage if they land.
And I get a +1 already.
Mm-hmm.
Because of my Braces of Wind. And then I went up with Dexterity level, so I got another one.
Mm-hmm.
So my attacks already do a +2.
Exactly.
Than what they used to do.
That,
and
if I'm lucky, this battle might be good enough to potentially trigger my sword's transformation.
Right. I really hope that's true because I like your sword, but Bug, my friend, my dear, you can take a feat that turns that weapon you have, your lightning weapon, your lightsaber, into an ancestral weapon that you can upgrade over time. Which means you can just... Yeah. It's a feat that turns that weapon into an ancestral weapon. That if you spend gold into, you can upgrade it over time.
Sure. How do I do this?
You take it as a feat.
What feat exactly?
Ancestral relic.
Ancestral relic.
Yeah.
Scroll up a little.
Yeah,
in Discord.
I'll.
I never actually keep Discord open, so.
Right, no, that's fine. I can put it here. I'm gonna put it in chat in Roll20 chat.
Yeah.
There you go.
In my case, I'm making an item on the relic item system from Pathfinder, as that's where it'll be going.
Right. And I'm gonna turn Spot into an ancestral weapon so I can keep evolving the sword.
Okay, sure. That sounds like a good one to use for that.
Right? Because then you can add, like, I don't know, like booming? Is there booming?
Booming is
also, I wish I didn't... Oh, sorry.
It doesn't do sonic damage. It just, on a nat 20, can potentially permanently deafen a creature.
Okay. What does sonic damage?
The sonic enchantments.
Okay. put a sonic enchantment on the blessed blade, on the energy blade. So when it hits somebody, it goes.
So it hits, and so when you swing, it goes.
I just wish that I had known that the keen sword wouldn't have done any good.
It's okay. If you had tried to keep the axe, you wouldn't have been able to buy the brilliant energy.
Well, I would have just sold that and gotten something else because I still have a little extra money. I could
We can
have
still
bought something
do it
better.
after this.
Still do that after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, after
Right,
this
I
fight,
just
we'll
would
get
have
you a
done
better
it.
sword.
You know what I mean?
I just
Yeah,
got
of
a
course.
bashing weapon of some kind, a hammer.
No.
We'll get you a hammer, and then we'll get returning on it, so you can be Thor.
yeah, no, a shocking burst returning dwarven throwing hammer. That'd be great. I'm totally down for this.
Right.
Anywho.
Turn
Let's
Bug into
continue.
Thor. Yes. Alright.
Okay.
I'm on initiative. Should we be on initiative, Captain? No, Captain.
You should be on initiative. 1 second now.
Yep.
Just gotta roll for one more thing.
Oh, blank. Blank and Bug are at the bottom. That's fine. Our heavy hitters are at the bottom.
I'm literally readying myself to shield James and blank, potentially.
And I'm writing a full round volley, naming that asshole as my enemy.
I'm pretty sure I know who's going first in this thing.
Well, I'm before the challenger.
Oops. I don't-
Wait a minute.
Sorry, I just rolled initiative.
Liliana. Liliana has the highest initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So she go first.
Yeah, she's
Well,
ready.
if you're doing anything,
No,
All I'm doing is holding to protect blank and James should it come up.
I'm
Yeah.
holding a full round action, naming the asshole as my enemy.
alright.
she's gonna same. Hold on 1 second. No, measuring tool. Not dice roller. Fuck you, dice roller. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna hold action. Or like, you know what I mean? Hold until commander says otherwise.
I'm literally just there if he pulls some shit and doesn't get up close.
But for now, it's single.
Yep, for now.
For now, it's
Unless he potentially will hit both blank and James, I am fine.
Well, it's between James and.
I know, but you know what I mean about that particular
No, I know.
property. Like, if he uses that, I am protecting blank. As well as James then, because that is fucking dirty.
well, actually, he does use that particular property. He does it right now.
Exactly, and I held my thing so I could run forward and do that.
No, he's just extending his sword
Oh,
to like.
okay. Like, as long as he isn't going whole out one swing at the group, then I'm not doing it.
Oh no, it can't extend that far.
Oh, thank God, it can't become gargantuan.
No, God, no.
No, that would be beyond gargantuan for a weapon.
Yeah, no. It just turns into a great sword. That's what the extension, quote unquote, property
So
does.
only
It can
become
be
large.
it can be any sized sword or any what's the word?
Length.
It can become any length of sword.
Within,
Within,
it's not like you can cleave the world in half, though.
No, that'd be retarded. Pardon my language, but
No, I don't.
No, it's all good. You're not
I heard
offending
that
me.
song and stuck in my head. Thanks. I'm gonna actually put it on. That's my battle music this time.
I had this.
Oh, hello, familiar music.
Yeah, remember this?
Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember when our
Like-
fighter got cut in half.
Yeah. He didn't get cut in half, it was just down his thing. Let's see. Okay. So. Okay, so first things first. Liliana's going first. Al's
She's
going
gonna hold.
first.
She would like look to.
Yep.
Well, first she's making sure the kitty was okay, right, Danny?
Yeah. And make sure the cat's okay.
And then she'd hold
Trixus-
action until commander says otherwise.
Let's see, it's Trixus, then it's the challenger. Challenger. Emilis, then John. And then I'm just gonna put all the other enemies on the same initiative.
Under one initiative kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just so much easier that way.
This could turn into a real clusterfuck really fast.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
We kill all of them, and we send a note back saying we defeated them. Yes, we defeated your challenger. Now beat us. Here's his head.
Yes, we defeated your cheat of a challenger.
He's a cheater. Okay, then blank, then bug. Okay. One second. Oh wait, where's James go? Oh shit. Okay. James goes.
Before the challenger.
No,
Maybe. After the challenge.
after the challenge. Shit, that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
That's why I'm holding my action. Oh no, James is going down! Arrow, arrow, arrow.
John. Emilis, John, then. Eric. I'm sorry, everybody's here, and I rolled for the challenger twice accidentally.
It
Take me a
happens.
bit. And James. Wait, no, James goes before Varric.
Yeah.
Here we go. Alright, so. Liliana, holding. Trixus, holding. The challenger is now going to cast a spell on himself. Let's see, what spells does he have?
What's the thing to identify the spell?
That would be spellcraft.
Do I have anything there? Let's see. Oh, nat 20. I know.
It's a shield.
Yep.
And he's just gonna kind of circle around, moving like this.
Oh, I see. Position so they're okay. So they have to fight each other like this
Kind of, yeah.
instead of like this.
At this point, the soldiers are kind of gonna back the fuck up.
I like motion for the soldiers to come back towards me and Bug. Guys, come.
They're gonna get out of the way.
You're not paid enough for this. You're not paid
Yeah.
enough.
Even Varric is going to be like motioning them.
Alright.
Oh, because it's our job to fight these guys. Their job to hit the stragglers.
Alright. Emilis gets to go if she's doing anything.
She is going to look at her spell list, because I need to check what she has prepared for now.
She has any buffs to add to him? Do it.
I don't think that's allowed, considering this is single combat.
Fair.
But she will hold an action if things start going to shit. She will cast. Oh, never mind. She doesn't have that prepared.
Oh yeah. By the way, Trixus, all friendlies are entitled to a spot check. If you want.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
It's kind of unimportant, but it might be important.
Okay, well, Luna and I only have two others, so Luna does not have spot.
So
Oh, she has a
this
plus 3 to...
is- So this is. Oh wait. So is this not where? Is this everyone? Or is that?
This is everybody.
Okay. 19 from me. And I'll roll for MLS.
Oh, since Danny's here, I'll roll for Danny. 'Cause there's always a net 20 chance.
It's pretty good. Well, it doesn't matter, because anyone who got above a 20 notices that the black cloud is actually much closer than what it was before.
Fudging cloud.
I'm gonna roll a spot check just to make sure that I saw it. Yeah,
Oh,
I saw it.
John's a little too
Actually-
focused on this bastard.
Actually, Averic and Trixis, you do notice there is limbs in the cloud, covered by metal.
I don't like this. I don't like it at all.
It's Santa. Santa the cloud walking orc.
Do you want me to tell you the lore of Santa, actually? Because Santa's a thing in this, by the way.
Let's do that after the session.
It's Satan Claus.
No, it's Codex of Many Planes Clause.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, yes. Fight.
Alright. Alright. So now John gets to go if he's willing to do anything.
He's. You know what? Actually, should it get to the point where James is going to potentially die, instead of you know, doing what I was gonna do, I'm going to hold an action to benign transposition with him.
Okay.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
John, that's a great idea.
So
Good
should
job.
he look hurt enough, but not to hold.
Also,
Actually, no, I couldn't able to hold an attack because of Wings of Command.
also, you know, with benign transposition, you don't have to target yourself.
It's true.
Transport blank.
You can.
I'll transport our wonderfully crazy person.
That could really fuck him up too. Not gonna lie.
Also, what I would recommend though, transporting your captain and the commander.
That's not a bad idea. I'll transposition whoever I feel is right in the moment, but I am holding benign transposition.
Okay. Alright, so. James gets to go. That means.
You're sexy and you know it.
You're
Got
sex.
big dick energy.
You can do it, God.
Okay.
Fight yourself.
So what James is going to do is that, let's see here, what's the movement? 35. Okay, okay, he can make it, yep. So what he's going to do is he's going to just fucking just straight up charge him. And he's going to attack with his great sword. Hoy.
Of death. And might.
Let's see. Oh, well that. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Got. Well, now I got a double. Right. I should probably keep the challenger's thing open, considering he now has his shield up. Oh boy. Protection. Let's see. What's the armor class right now? Alright. Alright, so actually here's what happens. As James charges him, taking the additional +2 that I forgot to put in there, it's still and you hear a resounding ring as the pseudo-invisible now wall of force immediately blocks it, and everyone roll a spellcraft check who has spellcraft. I'll tell you right now,
These guys.
that's a beefed up shield. That's a bit beyond what you thought it would be.
So 26 doesn't hit.
So 26 does not hit. And that actually kind of ends his turn. Which means Varric. Varric's turn.
Varric is going to take. Hold on.
Stay where
He's
I can
going-
see you, at least.
Well, no, he's just going to line up behind the commander
Okay.
and then hold action.
Okay. Let's see here. Which means now it's the enemy's turn. They do nothing because so far it's doing whatever. Alright, Blank's turn if he wants to do anything.
Blank is going to line up because it's. Hold on, he's 20 feet. Hold on. Sorry, just measuring. Jesus Christ, he's going over to here. Dum 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 dum. And then Blank's going to kind of like lean into charge, but he's not going to move until.
Yeah, he's ready to go. Alright,
Yeah, he's on point.
Bug's turn if she wants to do anything.
Well, I guess that's whatever. I guess.
You might want to get in line to make your own charge.
Huh?
You might want to get in line to make your own charge in case this goes south.
I know, but they just moved into the spot I was gonna move into.
So
I was gonna
right
say if you-
there makes sense because you could go full tilt. Yeah.
Alright, close enough.
I was literally gonna move right there though. That's why I was
Alright,
like,
Trixis' move.
Honestly, you can actually still. You can actually
it's
still
fine though.
because he's large. You can actually be in that area.
It's fine.
Bug and yeah, we're just gonna pretend they are. Can I still shoot him from where I am, even though there's people in the way?
You're going to be taking a pretty big penalty on it.
Okay, so where would I have to go to still? I'd have to go around this.
Here.
tent.
Go on the other side of the tent.
Yeah, you could literally just stand here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around the other side of the tent and hold an arrow, but I also am like, actually, I think we got the commander pretty well. No, shit, because I have two actions I could do. Because I could entangle the entirety of the enemy.
If you see us charging, I actually like this is
That's
meta.
not a bad idea.
This is
No, that's
meta.
what I'm saying.
But if you see us going for their enemy big guy,
Mhm.
you could entangle the entire enemy forces, and that would be amazing.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold an entangle.
I will allow you. I will allow you to metagame here because this is a pretty tough fight.
I'm gonna entangle. I'm gonna hold an entangle to entangle their enemy forces, while I'm going to rely on everybody else to take the first round against the enemy guy.
Oh yeah, we got your
I
back.
also have a secondary spell. I'm gonna do the next round. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on him. I'll have to aim it, but.
Walked up really close to. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, oh my god, the adrenaline. I'm actually shaking. Holy shit.
Fine, you're fine. It's okay. We got
Oh
this.
no. Okay. Should I do this? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yep. Oh boy.
Doo 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 doo.
Oh shit. Oh shit, man. Shit, man. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of math here, actually, real quick.
I mean, I could also forego using my. if we believe that guy is a shapechanger.
Oh my god, my heart's pounding out of my chest. Oh no, I'm so scared. I'm actually like terrified. Been building up this moment for a long time.
We have a plan. It's gonna be okay. You're stressing me out now.
No, you don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. The Challenger is one of those characters that like I built because I want to play the game too, or because it's one of my carryover characters that I will never get to play.
Right.
That I just dump in the campaign. So, you know,
Your baby. It's your baby.
It's not. No, he's not my baby, but he's one of the like. Oh yeah, I'd like to play this character. So you know, he's got that level of power. Not cheese, but you know, pretty good.
I believe it. I believe in it.
Okay, so let's.
No matter what happens, we love you, God.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. If he dies, we're going to avenge him, and by avenge him, I mean we're going to raise an army, and we're going to cut a swath through this goddamn fucking country.
Alright. Let's check out. Oh, that does not. Do level 2s, so that is. Total of plus 6 to damage, plus 2 to hit, plus 2. Oh no, that's just plus. Never mind. Let's see. 4 damage. Hit. 2d. Okay, he's not holding back. Let's see. He's gonna take a minus. Yeah, he's gonna take a -3. Power attack, additional attack bonus. Or additional attack bonus, be. I'd be 2. Because of reasons. Power attack bonus. 6.
I could entangle them and then cast Dark.
Additional damage bonus. Full attack. Yes. Oh god. Okay.
How is James looking?
Oh boy. Okay, so let's see here. That's 31. No. Okay, so all of those hit. So
James, why don't you have better armor?
as you see him swing his sword, it bursts into an arcane flame. Oh god. So that's 3 hits.
That's 103 damage.
No, it's more actually. And that's 6. Plus an additional 11 points of damage. 106. Oh.
114.
114 points of damage as he just fucking unleashes the sword of Damocles upon you.
Damocles!
Yeah, the sword of Damocles.
Damocles!
I didn't want to spoil it.
I'm angry!
Oof. Oof.
He has a sword of a Greek. No wonder there's a fucking storm in the
No,
sky.
it's
The
fucking
gods are
gross.
watching.
Yeah, it's actually the sword of Damocles is legendary, or legend of the sword of Damocles is like, oh yeah, you're a king, or the king Damocles is like, or a jester was like, oh yeah, you're the king or whatever. Being a king can't be that hard. It's like, okay, yeah, you try being the king, and then held a sword via a string over the chair and told the jester that he couldn't leave as long as he wanted to rule, and that string might fall and drop the sword on him at any point, and he could die instantly. It'd be like, oh shit, but he could have whatever he wanted. It's a story about the weight of responsibility. But
Is James alive?
James is still alive, but he is looking fucked up.
Then
Okay,
doesn't that activate benign trans?
Okay, how bad? Percentage.
Under 25%.
Yeah, no,
Like,
benign transposition. I am not letting this man die.
Yeah, Plank is the only one. So that also all of us go then.
Yep.
I cast Entangle on all of their.
Mine
Alright, I do believe that's- Is there a save to that actually?
They entangle. No, not entangle. Yes, entangle. Grasses, weeds, bushes. The creatures they have a save, but I believe it's a DC 20.
Okay.
It's a reflex save.
Yep. I'm just gonna have to make that for all of them. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for dropping this man on you.
No, that's fine.
Oh Christ.
Fuck dragons, we got him.
He just dealt over 100 damage in one round, man.
Reckless optimism, dearie. It's my job.
I mean, to be fair, it's what he does, but...
Right. And to be fair, he might also still be a glass cannon. Like, that might have been what his full tilt was like, oh shit, he didn't die.
1 second here. Faceless Sorcerer's got to roll for...
John,
shit.
I recommend, and like you would know, Varric would recommend, targeting the commander and Varric.
Yeah, no, he's doing that.
Why Varric?
Let's just say John has a hunch, and he trusts his commander, his captain.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll trust our
John-
captain, our captain.
With a smooth motion, pulls a wand out of the ground and flicks it.
Oh my god, one of them rolled a 1.
Yeah, one of them rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
and-
how John keeps his wands. He slides them into his gloves.
No, I was talking about the reflex
Yeah,
save.
oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, so I'm just going to say flat out, they all fail, except for this dude. 1 second here. Captain Guard. Yeah, that's what his name is. Okay, Captain Guard. Let's double check his reflex save, because I think it's actually pretty good. Oh, yeah.
Question, what happens to reflexes when they're entangled?
They take a -4 penalty on their dexterity while entangled.
I see. That's not much. No, it's not worth fireballing them.
God damn it.
Actually-
I'm trying to make it. That's just. Fuck it. That's as close as I can.
Actually, it actually kind of is.
Yeah, it's pretty good. No, yeah, you got him.
No, that's true. I know my strong arm braces will complain, but yeah.
I will yell at your Varric will yell at your strong arm bracers for you.
Thank you.
Alright,
So they all get entangled.
alright,
Like, I
so
just reach out my hand and I'm just like, I snap my fingers. All of a sudden,
alright,
no, like,
you do
shit.
hear something strange as you see James get absolute wrecked. You hear Varric yell, "No!" And as he gets benign transposition, 1 second here. Boop, boop. And you see Varric, in his hands, whoosh, the mirror-like blade Nuntius appears in his hand. And 1 second here, I'm going to have to do something. Yep, okay.
I'm gonna check darkness.
Nuntius is in Varric's hands.
Yes.
Nuntius. And you see Varric now immediately bursts into full of fur. Many long claws, horns, wings, a tail with a stinger, hooved feet. It actually, I have a picture for this. It looks like this.
What just happened?
Our ace in the hole.
That wasn't Varric?
That wasn't Varric. That was James.
Yes, that makes sense.
And you're about to see what he looks like once this is done uploading.
Who is James then?
James is the Werewolf King.
I realize that, but who was playing? Who was in James's vision?
I'm sorry, we pulled a really fun trickaroo.
Varric, are you okay?
Even worse.
Got fucked up.
You like fall over.
No, I'm still good. I'm still good.
How many hit points do you have?
All of them.
Many. But not as much as James.
Not as much as James.
Oh yeah, there's the picture of what he looks like now.
A very impressive creature.
Also, I'm like, fuck him up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm like, you challenged James.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, oh, ha ha.
This surprises everybody. Like, what the fuck? And now you hear all the soldiers are now actually like starting to bang on their shields and thump with their
You know what? Screw it.
with
None
their
of
spears.
These people are gonna make it out alive. John roars.
But
Well,
actually,
the enemy forces are all kind of like,
actually, first things first, it's Emilis's turn,
Yep.
technically.
call down the thunder, darling.
Healing, to be fair.
She is actually going to rush over to Varric.
Which is this James-looking motherfucker right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just right over to him and cast one of her prepared spells.
I can fix my name too.
She reaches
Yeah, you
out
can fix your
and she casts Cure Moderate Wounds on him.
Roll that.
Or
Roll it.
1 second. Oh.
8.
What?
Hey, and guess what? That's 4 less turns, right?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine now. I have 38 hit points. I'm good to go.
that's half what I have.
And now it is John's turn, actually.
Yep. No. John, you know what?
Fireball.
Since this
Fireball.
guy wrecked Varric, he's like, fuck it. No more single combat. I'm helping.
Yep, go,
He
go.
draws the Dragon Slayer.
I'm saying, hold on. It's single combat between, like, I can say this as a free action.
Yep.
It's single combat between the commander and that other guy.
That's fair.
Speaking of which, I'm going to have to make adjustments for James because, oh boy,
John
James
just
is pissed.
walks over next to Varric.
I'm pretty sure you understand what that means with the people that are entangled.
Mm-hmm.
Kill them all.
John pulls up, instead of drawing the Dragon Slayer, John lets it go and picks up his bastard sword Matilda and points it at them, unleashing a fireball into, let me check the spot I want to use.
I would just go, yeah, and fucking.
Yeah, I'm just going to drop it right here.
Well, if you dropped it on that dead center guy, you'd hit more people.
Here?
That's him.
Yeah.
So he gets an additional +2.
You'd hit pretty much everybody except this guy, I think.
Yeah. That's only one charge. Say, I will drop my fireball here.
If you just give that middle guy, if you give that middle guy a 20-foot aura, you'll be able to see who it hits.
Yeah, you're gonna need to because I'm gonna cast dark next.
One second. Just gonna
So
give
they'll
him
be
an
in
aura.
the dark, entangled, so they can't fire and burning.
Also-
they can't spells and all of that.
Alright,
Now.
Also, hey.
It won't hit this guy, and it won't hit this guy.
Oh,
We'll deal with him later.
Trixus.
Just barely hits them.
It touches the corner, but it like I have the 20-foot radius. Yeah, no, it barely
Trixus.
touches the corner. No,
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta say this really quick.
Mm-hmm.
With darkness on this guy right here, the next time John casts Fireball, it's gonna literally look like a goddamn eclipse.
Nope.
do it.
Oh.
That's what I'm
sounds sick.
doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm using my next turn.
Alright. Rolling
Dude,
5d6.
I just love that imagery. It's like a sphere of darkness with like flames touching the edges. It's not bad.
There you go.
17.
We watch all of them just fall. Might not read the cast.
Quite a few of them
Okay.
actually. Quite a few of them probably, because I have to roll for their thingamajigs. God damn, you make me zip all over my.
I like being a fairy combined with a ranger. I have more spell options.
Yeah, that just barely made it.
Aha! And then it goes dark.
Makes sense.
It's like, aha.
Oh no, Lieutenant Sorcerer isn't there. But did I roll for Sergeant Sorcerer?
Hello, I'm Sergeant Sorcerer.
Oh.
I explode. Like he's entangled, he's like
Okay, yeah.
trying to get out of the fucking.
Oh, let's see.
The vines are strangling Sergeant Sorcerer's dick right now.
Oh wait, no,
Okay.
they get -4s, don't they? Or
They get -2s.
-2s, so at least.
Tangled.
So the Faceless Sorcerer and the Sergeant Sorcerer take the full damage, actually.
Yeah, because they make -4 penalties to dexterity.
Hey God,
-2.
it should have moved over to here when everything started to happen. Charges, you can move double your move speed, right?
Yes.
Choose holding action.
Yep.
You're gonna see some glitchy looks. She's gonna like
oh, you're
set
gonna
the kitty.
fly by. Oh yeah.
She's gonna set the kitty down. Like, you know, nice kitty.
Be good.
Yeah, be good, kid. Yeah, Danny's like, be good. And then you're just gonna see some glitch, and because she can do this easy, and she with her fucking base.
All you see is like with that.
And then,
dance
yeah.
here.
No, you can still have the headband. You just look
Really?
glitchy.
Alright.
And then,
Do your Yatsu.
yep. Let's see. See what she gets.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck balls.
That's
God.
good.
Let's see.
Oh,
Hold on.
this
I
is
gotta
Faceless
look.
Soldier. He's dead. Actually,
He's
no.
dead.
Roll for hit. Roll for hit. Roll for hit first.
Well, it's flat-footed.
Still roll. You can still gotta roll for it. You might roll 1.
Okay. Hold
Roll a
on.
6.
Weapons, it's slashy. Flank, no. Power attack, no. Additional attack bonus. 2 because it's charging. Power attack bonus, no. Additional damage bonus, no.
He's dead.
He's dead.
His head just comes off.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
And then I put my sword away.
Then she just sheaths the sword. Yeah.
Flips them off.
All right. You hear hordes
Jesus
and the smell
Christ,
of burning
how much
flesh.
damage you could do.
1 second here. How much? Let's see. Did Sergeant? Did Captain? Yeah, Captain Guard. He made it, but does he have evasion? Get. Yes, he does. Okay.
Guess what though? Because you have flick of the wrist.
Okay, there's-
I forgot I gave you that shit. I love that shit. That's so fucking bullshit.
Alright, I forgot whose turn it was because. Oh yeah, John's turn.
Because-
So now it's quote unquote James's turn.
Yeah, it's now James. It's actually James's turn.
No, it's quote unquote James's turn.
Oh,
It's Varric's turn.
yeah. Let's see.
Cough off some blood.
Actually, Varric's pissed. So he's going to do some shit.
Captain, oh, my captain, do something cool.
Focus. Concentration check.
That would be a DC 100, God.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just do it. You might get a nat 20.
Yeah. Also, actually, though, you did remind me. So it's a little bit higher than it was.
Yeah, a little bit higher than it was.
He's going to, because he can do this as a thing, he's going to spur on everybody around him with our morale check.
So, oh yeah, they get a +2 basically. It's a.
Yeah, I can't fail it. I literally cannot fail it. It-
What's the effects? They get a +2 against.
It's a +1 on like will saves against fear effects and stuff.
Ah, yes, very, very minor.
It's very minor, but it's for
Oh yeah. Also, I forgot about Commander James's commander aura, which I should probably throw down.
Also, James is under my aura too.
They're just buffing each
What?
other.
Wait, what's your commander aura actually?
It's the one that gives you +2 on your first attack.
Oh shit, that's his.
Does that stack?
Yeah, no,
No.
it doesn't stack, but they now finally both benefit from it.
Yeah. So James can fuck him up.
Go, James.
You have no idea. Can you pronounce 33 strength?
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, Bug could have done that too, but she decided to be a paladin thingy.
Also, Blank can.
Can. Alright. So, Nuntius, and he's gonna full fucking attack that shit.
Also, I do enjoy the fact that like everybody saw what Varric looked like wielding Nuntius for a second.
Right.
It looked badass.
I am a badass.
Anyway, let's see here. So he's in a frenzy, he's raging. Okay.
He's gonna fuck your shit up.
Actually,
He challenged James.
first thing he's going to do is take a 5-foot step back.
And then charge.
No. You can't charge on with
Oh
only
God. Oh God, I know what you're doing. You're a bastard and I love you.
Kind of. Just cause like, oh yeah, now you can't really hit me. Well actually, he can't leap attack. Sorry.
Aw.
No. That's not you gotta move at least 10 feet.
I still love you a little bit.
Yeah, no, if that was the plan, like, okay, he's just gonna charge and leap attack, one-shot him, it's gonna be over. Okay, full attack. Flank. No. Power attack penalty. He's going to take a good solid -9 to that. Additional attack bonus. 2? I think. Power attack bonus. Oh boy.
90.
No. Let's see here. It's ×3. Fuck. Brain. 21. No, it's 27. Additional damage, but wait, does he get additional damage bonuses? No. Doesn't.
Woot. Woot woot. Manute noot.
Alright, all those hit. Dealing.
Nice crit.
But unfortunately, let's see, that's 100. No, it's goddamn fucking barbarians, man. Bug could have been this.
I decided to go the Holy Warrior route.
Okay, so let's see here. -52, -58, and fucking
Is he dead?
no. Let's see, -53. As you see him just take a good step back, his arms stretch out unnaturally, kind of weird, and with Nuntius, since it pierces straight through fucking armor, cut this man to goddamn pieces. One shot, dealing 150 so damage in one round because Nuntius is broken as fuck, and because Ragers are broken as fuck. But this does also mean something else.
To be fair, it was still 1-on-1.
It was 1-on-1.
He just attacked the wrong person the first time around.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
And with that, you know, I'm gonna describe his death in quite visceral detail. As James takes a step back, quickly lashing out his tentacle-like arm, cutting off one limb, lashing it down, cutting off another, with his third and final attack, doing a navel split right up the middle until it hits his jaw, splitting the black mask that he now has. And he falls to the ground, armless, maskless, and oddly gray-looking.
Mental
Arcana?
note?
That would be Arcana.
Yep.
I don't think Trixis needs to roll. I think she knows what it is. She has.
Well, yeah, we all know, but you have to roll just to know.
Does she? I mean, it is her favorite enemy.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
I got a 30.
That's some kind of well for starters, it's not a doppelganger.
Oh.
It is human, or at least it was at some point. That's some type of undead.
Great.
Emilis and Varric would actually specifically know that's a necropolitan. That's just an intelligent undead.
Also, because I know about stuff, and like John understands a little bit of what I was able to gather about other stuff. Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
Oh yeah, you know what it takes to create a necropolitan.
Well, that, and we also know, like, because remember you told, like, in character, I know who else is.
Yep.
And John knows who else is.
Alright, at this point, let's see here. Since he's dead. Man, -9, and it didn't even mean shit. Like, he didn't even have to use Nuntius to do that. He could have just used a +4 greatsword and it would have been the same shit.
That guy was always gonna die at the time.
Oh yeah, no, he was super dead going up against James. Pfft, fuck no.
So, we're all just gonna stand in there now, like.
Whose turn is it now?
Now it is. Let's see here. Now it's the enemy's turn finally.
I'm a free action. I'm just like no survivors.
Okay.
Alright.
They're all like looking around, like, hey, wait a minute.
Alright, so actually this is going to happen now that they hear no survivors. Oh boy. Let's see here. Because they all go at once, and since you didn't kill all of them.
They're all entangled though, so they have to make saves if they're casting.
That is true. They gotta make concentration checks, correct?
It does not actually
And
say.
technically, Blank has not had a turn.
Wait, no, that's an entangled.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Entangled character who attempts to cast a spell must make a concentration check of DC 15 plus the spell's level, or lose the spell.
Okay. DC 15 plus the spell's level. Oh, this spell.
Yes.
That's this. Yeah, that makes it. Alright. So, Sergeant Sorcerer is first going to cast, okay, the only level 3 spell she has.
Because, God, can I interrupt that with Blank's turn?
Sure.
Because he has not had a turn. He's going to charge this guy.
Oh god.
Not uber charge, just a good charge. And that's let's see.
Does he roll a 1? Just roll a melee attack for him.
Okay.
Because this is a facial soldier. He has 16 health total. He's not making it through this.
I don't think Buggy. I don't even think.
I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just clicking submit for everything.
Okay. Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah, way dead.
Okay,
This is
then
submit.
hold on.
Does he have
And-
teeth?
No, but it's okay.
Remember, it's a circle.
Oh, it's a circle. My bad. Hold on.
Excludes a couple people.
Not really.
Captain.
It excludes one.
Yeah, the strongest one. It's important.
It is blank immune to fire?
You mean no? You're good to cast.
Okay. Should I cast darkness or should I start attacking?
I just attack.
Yeah,
But
that's-
are they casting a spell?
Oh, there you go. She is indeed. Roll
Within
combat-
range.
Yep, roll that combat reflexes.
Same with combat reflexes. She has to roll. If she's not casting it defensively, she has to cast defensively. Otherwise, it's just a straight up attack op.
I don't think she can cast defensively, actually.
Everyone can cast defensively.
No, I mean, well, entangled.
Oh yeah, fuck, she can't.
So,
So that's
that
the
mean?
fucking. That's an attack op.
Yep, that's an attack op. Smack her. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, no. Just roll for an attack. She has 6 health left.
Should I even bother because he can't roll below a 5?
That's true. Okay, she's dead. All right. Does he have combat reflexes?
Mm.
No.
Nope.
This guy, he's going to attempt to make a strength check to get the fuck out of here.
DC 20! Good luck, motherfucker. Even if you get out of it, you're gonna spend the. No. Oh, I love Entangle. It's so helpful.
It's really good.
I was hoping to use Entangle plus Darkness because I think that would be horrible to be in, but you know, it's fine.
It's like slimy tentacles that you can't see. Oh god.
What is this? What is this?
It's like that scene from the first Evil Dead.
Yeah. Nope. Nope.
None of them. Okay, cool. Sweet.
With
Okay.
tree tentacles.
But he gets to make and he does. That. And now he's going to move at half speed.
Mhm.
1, 2.
Is he still stuck? Because each round on my turn, it against the entangle them.
Let's see here. 1,
So-
2. How many squares does he got? He's got 6. So that
So
means
you have 3.
okay, 3. He just barely makes it out.
Well, he's gonna die on my turn then.
Actually,
Do you want
Wait,
him
does-
to keep,
does
you
he
wanna
have-
keep the captain alive?
Captain Guard. Oh no, he only has a. Oh no, he's still in there actually because he's wearing heavy armor. What an idiot.
also,
All right. Oh yeah, as you split the mask, you do notice they're also or as you kill these people and their masks fall off, they're also. Yep, they're all necropolitans as far as you can see.
What do we have to do to make a necropolitan?
Crucify a motherfucker.
yeah, it's
Oh,
bad.
great. The reject Jesuses.
Nope. They're worse.
But whose turn is it? Oh,
Yeah, whose turn is it? Whose turn is it indeed? It is.
the captain just tried to run.
It's technically Blank's turn again.
Blank, murder them all.
Oh God.
Which one to kill? Which one to kill? Or you can just take a full attack and kill all of them.
Actually, yeah, he's gonna fucking do that. Actually, hold on. He only has with full attack. He has hold on.
Kill 2 of them.
He killed 2 of them. Yeah, he's literally because he can't roll below that. He wants to kill this guy, and this guy. Do I have to roll for that guy? Okay, no.
No. These are well, actually, the sorcerer.
They're moves.
They're the big. So yeah, this right here is a faceless sorcerer, meaning that it's just level 2 or 3. This right
Okay.
here is like level 6, so he's still a sorcerer, still pretty squishy.
He can take a 5-foot step.
Yeah. Take a 5-foot step.
That's his turn.
Good work. Okay, now it is Bug's turn if Bug wants to feel. Jeez. I'm so
do you
sorry.
want to do anything, Bug?
Do you even want to do anything?
I say I don't think Bug can.
I mean, I can.
You can
run
start
to-
looting the corpse.
Huh?
Don't touch anything.
He can start.
I'd wait because I'm actually gonna ask James to destroy that thing.
Okay, you could walk over and use your brilliant energy. Just keep hacking at the bottom. Just make sure it's
Huh?
there.
Just make sure it's dead.
Check for a pulse.
Oh no, you're not gonna find one either way.
That's true.
Yeah, you
Check
don't
for
have
a pulse.
enemy within your range, Bug, unfortunately.
I love it. Check for a pulse with the axe.
Yeah.
Look, just
But I'm finding one. Let's keep trying.
you don't you die on me
That's
until I
over
kill
there,
you.
and that's it.
Just
in
gonna-
case, yeah, just in case anybody tries to run past you, basically.
That's all I can do.
So now it is. It's Liliana's turn if she wants to murder another man.
No, yes.
Yeah. What's his flat-footed AC?
Fucking nothing.
Yeah. He's fucking dead. Okay, that's her turn right there.
Put my sword back in.
I love it's like, okay, unless you roll 1, you basically can't miss at this point. Yeah, he's dead.
No, she can't. Nobody here can actually roll a 1 right now either.
Well, I mean, actually, every time you attack, just do /1d20. Like, just do.
Even on the captain?
Yeah, even on like everybody, just do a 1d20. Retroactively roll your 1d20s because remember,
Okay.
you only have so many of those.
No, that's true. That is true. You can fucking drop his ass. Are you gonna fucking do what I think you're about to do? No, I was thinking about Jamie.
Speaking of which, it is now Trix's turn.
Well, I'm not gonna cast darkness because
Oh.
it'll
They're all
waste
doomed.
They're all doomed.
There.
However, I'm gonna look at the captain and I'm gonna kill the captain.
Okay, swear.
Hey, wait a second.
Do I need to roll a 1d? Do I need to roll an attack, or do I just need to roll a d20?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
you still need to attack him because his armor
I was gonna
is
say-
pretty good.
Trixus,
Yes.
you have to specify the enemy captain guy.
Yes, the enemy captain. I'm attacking the enemy captain. I'm not swearing. I'm just attacking. So, first attack. I'm not in your aura, right?
No.
Okay, so
No, you're-
should I just
you're a
roll a
little
full
bit farther
attack?
Yeah, just roll normal attack. Or if you want to shot.
You can actually
Yeah.
full attack still.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
just full
that's
attack.
Yep, I'm doing a full attack.
So remember, -2.
Additional
Correct.
attack bonus. Wait, hold on. Where do I put that again?
You
Not
put
flank.
it in power attack penalty.
Okay, -2 power attack. Okay. I can attack 3 times.
That third one actually should be
+5.
+5, yeah. Should be 16.
Either way, let's see. Those 2 hit for 4 damage. The final one actually does not.
Well, because how much? What's your biggest attack bonus, Trixus?
My attack bonus?
Base attack.
Your base attack bonus.
My base attack bonus is. Go to stats. 8.
So it shouldn't. Yeah, so it'd be a 16. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, your first one would be 2 attacks at plus because if you're full attacking, it'd be 2 at.
Either way, they still hit.
Yeah.
Or the first 2 still hit, the last one still misses.
Yeah.
Well, how many? Also, he has to make a DC 20 reflex save.
He does.
Okay. But
Also,
he's
DC
still-
20?
The Tangle just says, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's just a flat DC for Entangle, because Entangle's fucking weird.
Well, see, how bad does he look?
He looks fine.
Oh, we really need to kill him.
Wait, did you swear your thing? You sort of
That's
attack
what
him,
I
right?
asked. That's what I asked. Should I swear to him?
Oh, and you're just not? Okay. Okay. Well, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I am,
Well,
however, I do
on
have-
Bug's next turn, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
It's true.
So,
Speaking of which, it is now the challenger's turn, and
Hold
he...
I'm gonna move my dogs.
Okay.
They're gonna dash.
He's just murdered 2 people already. Just like, what? Decapitation?
Okay. So, it is now the challenger's turn, and he is gonna lie there and stay dead.
So the commander is watching barrel down on him. The challenger is dead, and he's like, shit.
Damn.
See, 2 wolves just.
Alright, now it is Emily's turn. She was doing anything.
Yeah, she's not really great ranged attack spells at the moment.
Just get out to the open and just kind of blast them. Oh wait, no, she doesn't have that. Never mind.
Let's see here.
Does she have anything that would destroy undead?
Oh yeah, this. Oh,
You know what?
he should have gotten his own separate roll because he's got a stupidly high initiative.
But what's the range on turn undead?
I don't know.
You're supposed to know everything, God.
I know it's from self.
Let me check. You know what?
60 feet.
60 feet, yeah.
Okay, you know what? She's just gonna do this. She's going to conjure up. I know. Shit, that's not prepared. Never mind. It's my brain.
Just turn undead. Just get up there and turn undead. Being a cleric.
You know what? She's just gonna point a finger at him and magic missile.
At the captain.
Yep, at the running captain. It's only 1 because of her. She's only
On the
1
neck.
level.
So 1 missiles hit him for 3 damage.
Yeah. Just pelts him in the back of the head.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Oh no, the poor captain. Whatever will he do?
She thinks he's being a coward.
Like, he's like, I gotta leave. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna leave. Okay.
Speaking of which, now it is John's turn.
Fly.
Kill him, John. Fireball them, John.
Don't worry about that. Man. I'm gonna fly up here above. I'm just gonna stay above the entangle.
Entangle. Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll mess you up. That'll mess you up bad.
I'm just gonna keep flapping my wings and stay up here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look down at the man who's running away, open my mouth, and unleash my lightning breath.
All right, sweet. What's the DC on that?
16 now because my constitution went up.
The poor guy. He's like, I'm gonna.
Oh, he actually takes damage. Look at that. Roll for your damage. 18. Okay.
He's trying to run away. He's still in the vines. He's just getting out of it. There's arrow, son of a bitch, magic, son of a bitch, lightning. What the fuck? Perhaps now would be a good time to give up.
It is now Varric's turn.
Barrick's just going to fucking kind of heal himself up a little bit just because of fucking bullshit sword.
Yeah, that hurt. Actually, it wasn't the sword that did the majority of the damage.
No, but you know.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it was that dude who I now know would immediately get decimated by James.
Yep.
Fucking didn't even leap attack him.
So Barrick's literally just going to just like, nah, I'm good.
It's fine. You guys got this.
Nah, I'm better than I was. I'm good.
Actually, tricks aside, I'd say you get to roll a spot check.
Okay, well, I guess spot check.
Nice.
Sure.
Nice. That's a nat 20. Yeah, no. What's this? Varric is healing on his own.
That's. How do you do that?
Magic?
Can I get that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just let your,
That's a nat
just-
20.
Just let your underlings die. It's fine.
I haven't let you die yet. You almost died.
Almost.
I like to think the soldiers are just watching us yell back and forth. And like, what the fuck have they been through?
Speaking of which, it is now James's turn. Let's see here. What's his movement speed? Okay, so let's see here.
Jumps
Actually,
off Blake.
Just runs up and then down blank.
Are you sure he's not a wear kitty?
Just running there with the sword in his mouth.
Oh god, he cut my ankles.
let's see here. Whoops, that's a mistake. Okay, and just gonna double dash that all the way down to this dude. And that'll be his turn. And now it's the enemy's turn, which means that this guy gets to move like this.
See, the enemy's barreling down on him.
Yep.
What you gonna do? You gonna run? Are you gonna try and attack? What are you gonna do? Cowards.
What's the difference between... Okay. So that's what his ability does. Alright. So he is going to attempt to do something different. But first he's got to roll a will save. Just barely. Oh, just barely. Actually, let's double check that. Why can't I? Oh yeah, just barely.
Also, God.
Yep.
Meta knowledge.
Yep.
Is it better for the group if he fails it?
No. Well, I mean,
Okay.
technically, yes, sort of. Not really. Doesn't really matter, actually.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So I can make him fail it.
Because he needs to roll this, and of course, James gets a counter. No, I'm not even gonna counter roll that.
Yeah, I was gonna say James should be able to fucking smoke his ass.
Well, actually, he was attempting to bluff. No. He didn't do it. Alright, but speaking of which, that brings us back to Blank, if he wants to do anything. Oh yeah, also Blank has to roll reflex save.
Or is it?
Hmm? Sorry.
Yeah, he's not gonna make the reflex. I can guarantee it.
But the thing to move again, he could definitely make.
As a standard action, I do. Yep, no, that's an entanglement right there.
Yeah. But let's see. Full attack. So he's going to roll. I'm just gonna roll 2d20s, right?
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Well, it shouldn't. I didn't mean to add them up. But an 11 and a 6. Because he's just gonna full attack. Yeah, and smoke those guys at the range. Okay.
Alright. Now it is Bug's turn if she wants to do anything.
Smoke his ass, Bug.
It's funny the difference just a con modifier does. Or you doing your do it.
Just runs
Oh my
down
God.
a sideways spinning leap.
The Naruto leap.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I don't even
DC
actually
10.
roll it. I have a freaking plus 16 on it. Like, Jesus. I just rolled to do it anyway.
Well, you never know. You might roll a 1.
Right.
Usually like
Speaking of which,
dual plie.
roll for your attack. Kill him. Actually, no.
I'm doing all this stuff. I'm
there's
trying
no
to
way
make sure I
kill
get
him.
it all right now.
Yep.
I don't have any special stuff on anyone else right now or anything.
Plus, it's against touch AC. I'm assuming. Oh wait, no. Fuck. Never mind. I forgot what they were.
What is it? Oh, right.
It's a puppy.
Rend this man limb from limb with your lightsaber axe. Oh look, there's a corpse in this armor. It's been rent to pieces. How did that happen?
Oh, I don't know. This is sure there's some nice armor. Let me just open it up. Just gotta get a hose and spray it the
Is my
inside.
multiplier 2 or 3 right now? I don't remember this stuff sometimes.
Used to have a choice.
You just make one.
Huh?
You just make one attack. Oh yeah, you also have
No,
an
the
additional
multiplier.
2. Oh, the multiplier? The multiplier is plus 3 with your leap attack.
An additional
times
2,
three.
wait, what?
What do you mean? What is your multiplier?
I was talking about for the damage thing, but you started saying there's an additional 2, so I was confused about what you were talking
Oh,
about.
you get an additional 2 to your attack because of you're near James. But
Yeah.
That's what I was asking about at first. It's okay.
but your power attack bonus, it's 3 times your sacrifice with your leap attack.
Sure.
Oh god.
That's a
That's
double
not a
one.
nat 1.
And it's also with your brilliant energy axe.
God.
That's not. Oh yeah. Well, actually, is she within 30 feet?
No. Oh fuck. 30 feet. Never mind.
30 feet.
I tried.
Not used to this new brilliant energy axe. You swing at him. It faces straight through him, and comes around, and chops you right in the side, and you take 25 points of damage. Congratulations, you've now taken the most damage, or you've now taken the second most damage in this encounter on the ally side.
Yeah.
And I took. It's all good. I took 4 plus times that.
Alright, but that now brings us back to Liliana if she wants to just end this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Which I don't think she can, actually.
To him, to attack him.
Yeah, if she wants to.
What's his flat-footed?
His flat-footed is not very high. Flat-footed should be like around 18, I think, maybe. Let's double check here. Because he's got some pretty good
Flanking?
flat-footed.
Flanking.
Yes, flat-footed. Flanking, yep.
Flanking is. Hold on.
Command
Yes.
roll. Flanking is yes.
But you did give him flanking bug.
Yeah.
Then hold on.
Yeah, that's your focus. That's pretty good.
So that's. Hold on. I gotta look at notes really quick. What was it? 41.
Should be, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 5d6.
76.
70.
With the feet, it would be 8d6.
Wait, with what feet?
Power attack, Ayatsu focus.
I don't remember that one, but okay, sure. Oh yeah, because it's an additional 2. Yeah.
1d. It's an additional 1d6 with the focus.
Fuck him. Roll it.
Yes.
37.
You still fine? Well, he's looking rough, but he's still alive.
Motherfucker.
Well, I put away my sword.
Oh, you put your sword back?
Yep.
Guess what? What's your AC?
It's more than that.
Yeah, it's more than that. You see?
24.
Yeah.
24. As you put your sword away, since he's still alive, that's an attack of opportunity action. Pretty sure. Oh, let's see here. And you're flying right now, right?
No.
No? Alright, so then roll a reflex save.
You're just above the ground.
Or,
Or okay, if you she'd roll a reflex, it's okay.
yeah, roll a reflex save. If are you above the ground or not? Yeah,
Yeah, she's fine.
yeah, okay.
Good.
Bam. Alright, so he comes to slash at you with his little short sword. Might have done a bit more damage if you didn't have, your ability to not get hit by it. Alright, that brings us
Ability.
back to Trix.
I like the ability to not get hit by it, Danny.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
She's just gonna be like, alright, fuck this ski. I'm not swearing because I'm worried about that cloud and us having to fight it in a second.
What? Oh yeah, the cloud.
Yeah, so I feel like I might need to swear for the cloud.
Alright.
Okay, this is how we were supposed to do it, right?
Don't swear at the cloud.
Yeah, don't swear at that cloud.
Flank. Not 32, -2. Submit. Additional attack bonus, no. No. Full attack, yes.
Flat-footed AC, and with that, so 1 hits.
I did the exact same amount of damage.
It's fine. So that's 8. So that's 11.
Rangers are severely underpowered.
Damn it! Why are you not within 10 feet closer to me?
Oh, how about you move over here? Yes, fine, I'll move. Shit, I can't move. Fuck, I move a 5-foot step. You move 5-foot step next turn. You shit.
So how's
Well,
this
the
guy?
problem is, he's looking pretty rough. He's still alive, but Oh, I wasn't thinking. Speaking of which, it is now Endless's turn.
She's gonna look at the guy. Then she's just gonna point her finger at one of the other guys that are not him, because why not? And then she's just gonna magic missile them.
For 2 damage.
She's just pointing at this point.
The guy lives. Now it is John's turn.
Alright. John just kind of flaps over here. He's about 5 feet above him.
Slice.
Oh no, I'm not done yet. He is now going to close his wings, drop down, and smite evil.
Do it.
Do it.
So let's see here. Smite evil gives me. Where's it? Just there it is. Okay, so charisma bonus to the attack roll +3 with another +2 from James. So with my Dragon Slayer flank, would he be considered flanked at this point?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay then. No power attack. Additional attack bonus of 5. And additional damage bonus of 2. So close.
Is that another? Is that another?
That's
that
not
one?
one. That's not one.
At least I got a 16 on my fumble roll. I don't think that hits.
So you plunge down in front of him. And he's now sitting there. He doesn't look phased, especially since he's still wearing a mask.
I don't know if it hits his fumble.
You roll in that one.
You rolled an at one.
Alright.
You just missed. Speaking of which, it is now Varric's turn. If he wants to do anything.
For a thing, John, actually, if I don't drop the sword, do I?
No, you
Okay.
just plunge down with it in front of him.
Okay, he turns it around and sets it down in front of him like a wall.
Alright.
Hides behind it. Varric, move towards me, you son of a bitch.
It's a fucking wide-ass sword.
It is a wide ass sword. By the way, if I can...
That
John has a new sword. It's called a full blade. It's very big.
It's a Bithor.
I'm moving that to there, and that ends my turn.
I'm basically
Where'd you go?
swinging a long coffee table around, except it's bladed.
It's the Buster sword.
Right.
Alright,
How do you take Cloud's sword?
so now it is James's turn.
Just kill him, James, for the love of God.
James is just gonna walk up.
He's got like super flanking.
Yeah, he's got like super flanking. Alright,
You picked the wrong side. Stab.
no. He's going to do something much different. He's going to take a fun little page of someone else's.
Here, would you read this?
Yeah, that's enough.
He's gonna knock him the fuck out, isn't he?
Oh no. First thing he's going to do is gonna do that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh fuck.
But technically he has to do this first. Yeah, that's pretty good. As you see him now, his big meaty claws, he just almost throws away Nuntius. Grabs the enemy captain by the neck and by the head, lifts him up about a foot, and just crushes the head.
Oh,
Lets it
God.
drop. Because he can do that. Yep. And that'll execute him.
How do these two... Are these two guys, like, shaking at all?
They are all undead, from what you can tell. They don't feel fear anymore.
Leave one of them alive.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? It's easier to question the dead. Kill them all.
It's easier to question the dead.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
That's easy.
With that, since they are all entangled and they are mooks,
Yeah,
Yeah, they're.
John probably just goes over and chop. from like 5
Yeah.
feet in the air since I have a reach.
As like they're finishing off the mooks, I'm gonna head back towards James's tent really quick.
If they're all dead and whatever, I go, kitty! And go back to,
The cat's just been sitting there grooming itself the whole fight.
yay, kitties!
So now
My familiar was indifferent.
I walk over to Bug's sword and I start yelling at it in like 6 different languages.
at Bug's sword.
And Bug's
Yeah, I
axe.
start yelling at it. I start yelling at it in Elvish and Undercommon and Draconic.
Oh, you mean the axe that hit her?
Yeah.
John just spit.
That was actually a pretty good. That was a pretty good what's the word? A crit fail actually, considering you were using a brilliant energy on a undead.
What does that even do anything, or does that?
No, yeah, no. A brilliant energy has no effect on undead
It
constructs.
just goes right through them.
Yep.
It only works on living material.
All right, we'll get you a better sword, darling.
I could have used my keen sword,
Yeah,
but
you
I
could have
didn't
used
know
your
that they were dead.
But
Oh, they're undead. Oh.
Anyway,
I'm still yelling at the sword.
the axe and the sword.
The axe.
There's a big difference.
I'm yelling at the brilliant energy axe, like, how dare you? You failed us.
Did I roll for that actually? 1 second here. I don't know if I rolled for that.
Please let it be sentient. Please let it be sentient. It'd be hilarious.
Let's see what I get. No.
it's
No,
like, from what I know, it's like a 1% chance.
it's a 1% chance.
Hmm. I've never had a sentient weapon before, but okay.
We'll get you one. But I'm yelling at this. Does my yelling at it make it feel so bad that it actually somehow gains sentience?
Roll an intimidate check.
Might think that it's stupid shit. Okay, hold on. Where's intimidate? No.
That's a really low sense.
When it comes to things, actually, Emilis sees what would Emilis know? No, she's not. She wouldn't do that for any reason.
Oh my god. Okay,
Because
so
otherwise, because she has a really good intimidate.
I rolled a 3.
I do too.
Yeah.
that's a congratulations, Trixus, with a total of 5. If you nat 1'd, I might have been tempted to give it sentience just to laugh at you.
That would
But-
okay with it. Oh yeah, you're looking to the thing.
But,
They're cool. Hide shit like that. Cool for you.
Alright.
You know what I can do? No.
Are you quoting that one like phone comic? Oh yeah, you can do all these fun little things. Look at what I can do.
And then I just disappear. You have no idea where I am.
yeah. Oh, I know one thing. John's gonna look at James like, James, we should destroy that guy's sword.
He walks over to it, picks it up. You know this is an artifact, right?
Oh god, it is. It's even worse.
Stuck it.
Stuck it. That's a fun word. Either way. Let's see. I'll just tie this to the top of my tent. Nobody will be making it in there anytime soon. As he now just and how many of you are fazed by the fact that he's like this weird beast?
I
Actually,
mean, John's
No,
already
that's-
kind of weird, so he's not two-faced.
Yeah, no, John.
I mean, he
is a
heard the
dragon.
title Werewolf King through his familiar.
Yeah. By the way, John, could you quickly make a spot check for me, just as an aside?
Oh boy.
oh my god.
What did he get? Did he get anywhere close to my hide?
Fuck no, are you kidding me? He's like only an at 20.
I spring out of down and go, hooga, booga, booga!
Where are you getting that plus 30 from? That was low,
I activated my chameleon ring,
which is a plus 10. Okay, one second.
plus a bunch of other shit.
Yeah, plus your dexterity, plus your really high dexterity. Yeah, Trixus is gone.
And then I just appear in front of you all of a sudden and just go, hooga, booga, booga!
He's a paladin. He is a paladin. He is immune to fear.
I'm a paladin, and I have stuff that makes me highly resistant to dragons. I don't think people can phase me that easily.
I did just like appear out of fucking nowhere. Did I just get a compliment on that? Like,
Oh my god. You would. Oh my god.
Speaking of appearing out of fucking nowhere, George turns off his invisibility ring and.
who?
No,
Oh my god!
Yes.
no, George isn't.
No.
I'm lied.
Because like during that whole the end of the thing, Burke was heading towards James's tent.
Why? What are you going to steal?
No, I'm not stealing
Nothing.
shit. I'm going to James's goddamn tent.
Oh, you want to whisper something?
Yep.
Unless anybody else follows.
I guess John will follow. He's like, you know, I'm going with Eric, and he's gonna bring Emily along because, like, you know, we need to talk more, honestly.
Okay, go for it.
Doing was
So yeah, John and Emily
Okay.
follow because John
Well,
follows me as Semulus to come with because, like, we need to talk more.
well, no, before like John, as soon as Varric gets into the tent, before John and Emilus follow into it, Varric's literally just going into the tent to shift back into Varric.
Yeah.
Because he's not letting him know it was him and not just magic.
Yeah.
As soon as John sees, like, no, that's a good idea.
All right, and now James, you see him now retract all of his claws, his teeth, his horns.
We should probably jump that. We should probably jump into general for that part. I'm just trying to literally keep as much possible secret from them
No, it makes sense.
It's good
as
shit.
possible.
None of them know. They have no clue.
Exactly.
No,
I know
that's
that,
why I
David.
had to make the decision I had to make.
Right. I'll be right back, though. I need to go to the bathroom. Pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Bug kills us all.
Roll a will save. You are now under the control of Vecna.
God, that would be so dark right there.
Anyway,
Good old fashioned. By the way, I did like come up with the idea of the design of what James was before I found the picture, and then I realized, wait a second, he just looks like a small version of Nosferatu Zod. And then I just like, oh well, shit.
since she was gonna be mad, I'll go back and just grab a snack.
Tattoo. Rogues.
No.
So, Jorge actually here?
No, George isn't there.
Oh,
I lied.
you son of a bitch.
Also, like, people should probably be careful of scaring me because I don't know when my sword might go, hi, and meet your insides.
That's very fucking true.
Yes.
I love that picture of the Goblin Slayer. A common mistake for beginners. when you're past level 12 and you can't cast any spells in 3.5, a common mistake for beginners.
That reminds me, I need ring gates.
No, you don't.
No.
I'm not talking about for the one with the 6-inch diameter ring gate.
It doesn't matter because it can be used for the same purpose.
I wasn't making the sexual joke, Ringgate one.
I mean, it'd be useful, but you know, the Sword of Demo. Oh yeah, if anyone wants to take it, it's a +5 vorpal backbiting sword.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure? I kind of want to kill a player.
You almost did.
I almost did.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did like give you ample warning.
No, hey, in character, Varric was well aware of the risks. But that's what he would have done for the commander.
All right, I'm back.
Your boy, George, or your boy James.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what I have? I just saw a picture, and I want to go to the Mall of America on Christmas Eve and do this to random cars. And even Danny's like, oh God. I just want to leave a note on random cars. It's 4 simple words. Guess what those 4 words are?
Roll for initiative, bitch.
No.
No, you're close. It's call me, I'm pregnant.
Do it. It's horrible. I love it.
Oh God.
Just go walking through the parking lot, doing it on random cars.
I'm like, this car
I
looks
just want to
good.
point out you can legitly ruin lives by doing that.
Well, there won't be a number on it.
No, but that's
Oh,
all it
my
would
God,
take. If the wrong person sees that, then like the girlfriend sees that or something, right? Or the wife sees that and then blows up, and he's like, "I have no idea," and she's like, "Well, fuck you, bye." That's literally all it takes. Like, you literally ruin lives with that. I just want to point that out.
Good. Well, actually, if someone freaks out based off of just that, it's probably not a good idea to stay
Right.
with them anyway.
Well, right, what I was gonna say, yeah, if your
here's the
relationship's that
hey.
unstable, it's not worth it anyway. Yeah.
Here's the less evil version of that.
Call me, you're pregnant.
I'm sorry you're pregnant.
Oh no. I would just screw with that and just misspell it as Pregante.
Pregante. How'd you get pregnant?
Pregnant?
No, misspell it on each one.
Sorry I hit your car. And just watch him search for damage.
Sorry, I hit your
Sorry about that.
I put my nuts on your windshield.
That's just ridiculous.
Also, God, how much time has passed?
all of the time.
Since the fight.
Since the fight, a couple minutes.
Okay.
Are you all?
Back.
Okay, so you got decapitated by the sword.
Good lord. Whose parents
No.
are bringing me back?
Hey, it's okay, Trixis. We got a staple gun.
It's okay. We have the technology.
We have the druid. We can revive her.
We can reincarnate you as a bugbear.
There you go.
That'd be pretty good. Actually,
So
I
me
really
and my
hope to
wife
get that
work.
100.
Let me roll and see what I would have gotten.
Troglodyte. Come on, Troglodyte.
Get that 100.
Come on, gnome.
74.
What would it that have been?
I don't know. I don't have the page up. That would have been a halfling.
Hey, what would a 5 have been?
A dwarf.
You're a dwarf.
Well, at least my accent doesn't need to change.
Anyway.
Okay. Like after I go in the tent, I clean myself up a little bit. Coming out, I'm like, God, fuck that
Varric
guy.
looks like normal Varric. He's still hurt, I think. Yeah.
You're all hurted.
Trixus isn't hurted.
I'm drinking.
Yeah.
I have a cat.
Now, because of James's tent, Varric's good again.
Blasphemy.
What did you do? Fuck James in there? What the hell?
It's a magical tent. You go in there
I
and
don't know.
you
Let's see here. 2 minutes. That's
Oh, it's 2 minutes?
Yeah, it's 2 minutes.
Yes.
2 minutes. That's 40.
Well, okay.
He's still wounded. Yeah. No. You don't know.
Yeah,
Who knows what Varric is? Varric's a god.
I'm a god.
Well then.
Speaking of which, you do see his wounds still closing up.
Seriously, dude, what is that?
It's fucking magic.
a mutation.
Did you fuck an angel and get some sort of like healing STD?
That sounds amazing. I'm gonna make
Yeah, I'm like, that actually sounds like a fucking cool ass ability.
The only downside, you're now sterile.
Well, someone's gonna be pissed.
Yeah. That literally, I am the only person that would be really upset about that.
Yep.
Why do you need to have children?
At any rate.
Yeah, it's part of the it's part of the contract he did when he sold his soul for healing.
Oh no.
At any rate. So, now what?
I gotta talk to James,
Oh,
and
James
we
is
also,
in there.
yeah,
Excellent.
we'll all grab. I'll grab everybody again though.
But I'll stand in here.
Well, no, make sure everybody's. So I'm gonna talk to James. Like, okay. So you know what's happening, not too long from now for Rubrum, right?
Oh yeah, he's gonna charge on it. He's gonna do some sneaky shit
Also,
like he does.
I talked to Jorge.
Okay.
He knows I call him Jorge just because.
Yep.
Yeah, he knows that Varric and I have taken to calling him that. That's what happens when you end up traveling cross country with a person. You give them
Also, it makes it so much funnier to Varric now to call him Jorge. It does. It makes it so much funnier for me. How much do you know about? Also, have you talked to your sister in the last couple of days?
I talk to my sister constantly, and yeah, I know. Speaking of which, do you want me to join you instead of my much smaller brother? I mean, you saw me perform today. Come on, let's
No,
rock it.
hey,
I haven't killed him yet.
no. Like he said before, when I talked to him, because of the age, he'll share credit with you. You can both join in.
I do have a question.
Huh? Yeah?
Where has the dragon been this whole time?
Where's it?
Duramel?
Yeah.
Duramel's been in Indigo with Jesse, probably like arguing.
Oh. Okay. I was like, where'd she go?
That's why we're not allowed into Indigo for a while.
What
But no.
happened? What? I was drunk. I realized that. But what happened?
Oh yeah, we brought Duramel to Jesse and they fought.
Oh yeah.
They had
With
to win
words.
the match.
Why?
Because they kind of are morally opposed.
They
That's
were
why.
having
It wasn't so much fighting as it was more like
Verbal
You know-
jousting.
verbal jousting, like girl fighting.
a breast off to see who.
Yeah, it's a breast off. I love Danny, that is the greatest analogy I've heard today. It was a breast off.
Jesse wins.
Duramel keeps shape shifting bigger breasts.
What are you?
What?
What is this little thing?
No, I was saying Duramel, the dragon chick that we were with Jesse.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just gets to the point where it just gets so cumbersome, she just falls over. It's like, okay, fuck.
Ah. Yep.
I was thinking, okay. What do you mean, what are you? Who's who? Or are you yelling that
What,
at George or James?
No, I'll have some questions for James later on. But
Yeah.
right now,
What the
I'm gonna
fuck
be
was
like,
that?
He's obviously a werewolf. I'm not entirely sure why we're like pissing and moaning about it. He's obviously a werewolf. Watch.
no, I'm not even questioning that part. The shape shifting into the monster awesome beast thing is, I'm cool with that. I'm gonna be like,
Well, yeah,
like,
what you saw
why-
is definitely not a werewolf.
yeah.
It looked like one.
No,
Oh.
you see the picture, right?
It looks like a
It looks
werewolf.
more like a fuzzy Baylor.
Yeah, it looks
Oh.
more like a fuzzy demon.
Hey,
Plus
y'all,
clove
like-
feet and a stinger tail. You know.
Okay, what happened to your family to have this?
Oh, what happened to my family? Well, you see, I learned a couple tricks. You see, when you get thrown into hell to be trained as a bodyguard, you learn to not trust anyone around you. Like, okay, so here's the story. So Jessie, right? She was trained to be a, kind of a seductress. She was going to seduce people, gather information, and then just get the hell out of Dodge before she had to do anything. George, on the other hand, was trained to be an assassin and an infiltrator, so, he's a sneaky and all that other things. I was, trained to be to be the muscle, to be the bodyguard. Of course, I spread my mind into other things as well, but, in order to complete my training, Stuck said that I needed to be forged in the hottest flames and all the planes, and so I had my services contracted to the archdemon, or the archdevil known as Bell, and I fought in the Blood War a bit.
Lovely.
That was fun.
Good to
I'm
know.
totally not thinking about fucking now in that form. No, totally not.
Oh, I wouldn't. You get torn in half.
There's such things as healing potions.
Not for that.
I think that's a permanent.
That's
Is there
it's
a
kind of a
spell for
problem.
this?
Okay.
There must be a spell for this.
Take a redwood and put it in your vagina.
I did put an everlasting torch.
Okay, that's a stick.
On face palms. I need a
Oh.
break.
It's a
Also-
cool trick. Watch.
No, not in here. No.
John just
no.
closes his eyes.
Do you really want to piss off the commander that just literally one
No,
shot?
I'm trying to like endear myself to him. This is me
That's
being
not
a
endearing.
man.
That's not
no,
endearing.
not in here.
Not endearing. Not endearing.
Kitty's eyes.
Yeah,
It's just funny. though.
Danny's covering herself and the cat's face.
Like, no!
It's funny though. Yeah, it's funny. You gotta admit it's funny.
I will vomit my guts out, please.
Really? What is that
You
gonna-
know
it's-
how to use the spell alter memory, would you?
Watch. Oh, I take out the everlasting torch. I just like it's like a flame eater. Like watch. Oh,
And you put it in your mouth,
and down my throat. It's like aha, aha.
and you see, is that? Oh, that is pretty funny. Don't put it under there though.
I ask, is it safe for me to remove the cat's eyes and like?
I
Not just yet.
In front of her and the cat. And yeah, totally. And then I put it back in my throat with her over her eyes.
No, is it safe?
It'll never be safe.
Okay. I'll just stay like this forever.
No, but I'm gonna ask James. I'm like, because I had talked to because of the age of the thing that we have to take out. When the time comes, if we send word, I have no doubt of your ability to travel.
Well, why don't we just go do it now? Once we're done with taking care of Gordo. There we go.
Oh, come on, no, just leave it at that first one, please. I hate the man.
I agree, actually. Once we take care of Horror, I'm cool with
Now, one problem is teleportation's pretty hard, especially when it comes to
well, not too worried. If you want to ride with us.
could. Although I'm a bit conspicuous.
Honestly, hey, I'm like, look at the people I go with.
That's also true. Give me a minute. I'm gonna have a disguise ready.
Wait, hold on, James. By the way,
Oh.
this is not what I really look like. And I snap and I turn disguise self off. Ah!
Drow.
Okay.
A fairy.
Hmm.
My mother was apparently a servant of Queen Map.
That's okay. Well, what does you being a drow have to? Well, I mean, it means you're much more conspicuous, but
Yeah, and then he travels with all sorts of stuff. We got 2 dragons.
I'm not a dragon.
I was talking about the Mercy. Over there.
you don't know that
Jerma.
you don't know that Mercy's a dragon.
Okay.
Mercy's a human, from what you can tell.
She's John's brother.
John's half brother, half sister.
I automatically believe it's a dragon.
Okay.
Completely different father.
Does not automatically believe it's a brother. Automatically. Like, it's just like, oh, of course it's a dragon. And then we have whatever she is.
Yep.
She has wings.
She's special.
Oh yes, the little angel baby.
That's what she is. You're an angel. Is that your dad? Is that who's following us in the fucking clouds?
No.
She was the one that told the cloud to go fudge itself.
Yeah.
Fudge. I want to point that out. That's what you say to your parents.
So it's what you say when you're, nice.
Right. I'm gonna walk outside and I'm gonna look like, hey, fuck off. Go fucking inside.
You're just yelling at the cloud. The cloud's still there, by the way.
Yeah, I know. By the way,
Oh,
James.
yells at cloud.
James, the fuck is with the cloud?
What cloud?
That one. I think it was time to point at it.
Oh, I have an idea.
That's bad, right?
Well, if I don't know what it is,
Hold on. Yo! Like, I obviously put my actual elf, my normal elf, quote unquote, guys back
Normal
there.
out. You're not
Just-
close to normal.
Normal is a setting on the washing machine. Anyway,
Do you have any other quotes from like Hot Topic?
fuck you. Hot Topic has some good shit. Okay, I can still buy vinyl records. Anyway, hey, Cloud. I'm like booming my voice up at it, like Cloud, yo. I can't actually yell it in a live though.
It's pretty far away.
Would you like give us some kind of sign as to why
Doesn't move.
you fucking dick?
Lightning.
Too far away.
Do we have like any like voice throwing ability?
Message. Sending.
That reminds me.
Flying cat. No, not
I'm gonna. Do you remember how I used sending before? Where I had somebody cast it. I used somebody to cast it for me to contact somebody I knew.
Kind of.
Well, I was gonna say I want to let Mikhail know. We're good.
Oh yes, you're gonna pay for it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pay.
Probably should also tell him what he was.
Yeah.
Well, somebody probably should tell. Okay, James, you might want to let your sister know that we have motherfuckers now.
All right. So now about an hour passes. What are you doing with the bodies, by the way?
We're burning.
Eating them.
Burning and consecrating them.
Just straight up burning the bodies. Okay.
Well, like
And holy water.
consecrating the ground and then like, you know,
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Prop-
Since I
proper,
Throw some
like-
acid on them, maybe.
no, just, like if you consecrate the ground and then funeral pyre.
Yeah, that's all that's really needed.
All right. You burn the bodies, equipment, and all.
Well, no, we're taking it. If there's valuable shit, we'll take it.
This
But
is
you know what I mean.
bullshit. This you think a man comes in with a name like the Champion and he's not holding valuable shit? Like, come on.
Well, we're not gonna burn like good things. We're talking about like the corpses because like we're not evil. They still deserve a halfway decent burial if we possibly can.
Okay. So, on the Champion, after you remove his mask, you do notice that he does have a gem in his eye, or for an eye socket.
Remove.
I'm gonna. Is the mask magical?
The mask is not magical.
I'm actually gonna take the mask though.
Okay.
Might want to clean
It's
it
ju-
first.
It's just a black mask.
Well, I'll clean it, but I'm not.
No need to catch skin rot.
I'm
Rub
okay.
to avoid.
Gods don't get diseases.
That's
Alright,
true.
on him was obviously the Sword of Damocles, which you now have.
Well, James has.
James
has.
Thing.
Alright. A shiny ring, which you can later identify as a ring of protection +3.
Ooh, that'd be helpful for me.
500 gold, and 10 platinum pieces.
So what was the gem in his eye?
Yeah.
Gem in his eye. Let's see.
It was the Gemini.
Gem.
Who wants the +3 protection
Uh,
ring?
It is magical.
Okay.
It is actually. Let's see. Here.
Storm?
What,
Storm, what is your current AC?
24, but my touch is 12.
Do you think any of the rest of us have anything plus with us?
Maybe.
You know what
It's
my
a
touch
matter-
AC is?
It's a matter of dex.
Oh,
Yeah,
Never
touch,
mind, my
touch
tou-
is pretty much all dex.
my touch AC is 16.
Yeah.
My touch AC is 12.
Oh.
Bug gets it. You lose.
Let's see.
We'll
Here.
buy you
What?
one.
Actually, I gotta double check this.
I don't know even what a +3 protection ring does.
It adds +3 deflection
It's +3 AC.
in deflection. That's why it goes to touch.
Deflection bonuses are deflection is the best type of AC.
I like dodge.
Dodge is cool because it stacks with itself, but like
Mhm.
Challenger never got to use his Circle of Death.
He died too quickly. Oh,
Died too quickly. He didn't even get to use his fast healing.
He just straight up died.
Died.
To be
He just
honest,
died.
after he cast it, I was very tempted to not benign transposition, but silence him. But then that happened.
All right, so
Alright.
first things
It's
first.
it's a very fancy gem. It does. Actually, let's see here. That is hard to determine. Actually,
You, wizard, come over here. Identify the stone.
no, John has it.
John's
I
identifying.
just have to read this to see if you can even identify it, like if it's even an identifiable thing.
If you can't identify it, I'll hold on to it.
It does look like an eye, but it.
Oh no! Fly effect now, quick!
This crimson eye-shaped gem fits into a humanoid creature's empty eye socket.
Okay. Can we identify it?
Yeah,
Good.
fuck it. It is an eye of flame.
What the fuck does that do?
I think that explains
if-
what he just did.
Pew pew pew.
Am I correct?
No, not at all.
What does it do?
If you get someone to put it in your eye, you can do a 10d6 fireball once per day.
That's I'm not putting that in my eye, but I might keep it if it's a gem if no one else wants it.
Point of order. I have a question. Does it need to be in a person's eye?
Yes,
I can't put it in one of my wolves.
Oh,
humanoid creature.
Oh, and it's only a DC 14 reflex anyway.
And the other half is divine damage that affects targets that are resistant to fire.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking out one of my eyes for that.
Are you sure?
John,
Are you sure?
Sure, that's kind of powerful.
when I
It
think of
gives
your
off an evil
sister,
aura. Come on.
hey, John, when I think of your sister, this is what I think of right here.
How much can we sell this?
I mean, I kind of want to keep it for hoarding reasons.
Honey,
Like, he's
The
looking
eye-
at complete avarice here.
the eye gives off an evil aura. It deals 10d6 points of fire damage, DC 14,
Damage.
and is the other half is divine damage that affects targets fire.
Wait, it gives off an evil aura?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck no. Getting rid of this. I'm not taking an evil object in my ward.
Well, why don't we just try to purify it?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And then we give it to Bug.
Wait, but
Yeah, we'd have to jam it into Bug's eye.
Yeah, Bug's gonna lose an eye.
Bug,
Bug,
would you like to lose
Bug
an
would absolutely have no problem with that part. I'm just saying.
okay then.
Uh,
With
well,
Let's
Constitution-
get it cleansed first.
Huh?
And then she could just look at somebody and explode them. I eliminated.
Well-
Kaboom.
Hold on, can you still normally see out of it, or does it
Yes,
fuck up your
yes.
depth perception?
Yes,
Okay.
it'll allow you to see.
Okay.
It's just that you're gonna look weird.
Yeah,
Like,
that doesn't bother her at all.
Bug is a half orc.
True.
With a hat of disguise.
Okay then. Well,
Well, let's get it cleansed
yeah.
first.
I'm not sure
And
if
then let's
Constitution
get-
would do that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just-
Well, let's just, before we jam it into her eye socket, let's just make sure it's cleansed first.
Let's do
So,
that.
upgrading
Also,
it would do that?
maybe. Also, we need to get Bug another sword. Specifically designed for undead.
How much would this thing be worth? Because we could probably get her a really good sword.
You have no idea.
Oi, you,
Well,
wizard,
well,
how much would you buy?
yes.
How much-
We'll figure out the price of the eye later. Let's go start heading towards the library so we can get to Rubrum to take out the whore.
Well,
Over.
at least by
We-
next
I
Yeah.
was hoping, because we're already somewhere where we can buy you swords. Wait, no, we can't. This place doesn't have very powerful swords and stuff, does it? Shit.
We're best just kind of waiting.
Oh no, this place has magic weapons, but
Not very powerful.
Yeah, Indigo's the best place for that, and we're kind of locked out of that for the moment.
yeah.
I cannot believe you guys did that.
We didn't do nothing.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
I'm
They didn't
blaming
do
you.
nothing.
I'm blaming all of
They-
you.
Blame Duramel, not us.
Yeah, she was the one that had a breast off.
Why are we being punished for it then?
I think Jesse's actually kind of protecting us here.
Yep, that's the vibe that you get from it. It's
Yeah.
not that she's punishing you, like, oh yeah, just stay out of Indigo. It's do
Please
yourselves a
stay out
favor.
here in
Don't
safety.
yeah, stay out of there. I
Why
don't want
should-
you dying.
Why should we stay out of Indigo? What's going on?
We don't
She
know.
never told you.
She won't tell us.
Here's the thing.
There's a thing. We should not involve ourselves with the thing.
We're next time we fight undead, I'll toss. If I bug, I have bless oil, or bless weapon oil.
So do I.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, fuck, you're good.
I have
Though I
What?
must ask, what was that fight worth?
That fight, seeing as how little you guys were in there, I'm not certain I should give you the full XP.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm
I
not
did-
entirely sure.
No, there's one person who's definitely getting the full XP. Because
Oh my-
that was ballsy as
I put my ass on the line for the goddamn commander.
yeah, no, that was ballsy.
I could have
You're-
insta killed you.
That could have insta-killed me.
Well, actually, if you used his level 4 slots instead of his level 2 slots,
Hey, Varric, fucking, that's how he rolls. He's not gonna fucking.
by the way, Abjurant Champion plus Arcane Strike is
Ridiculously
fucking strong.
Yeah. But also, Varric's not going to put somebody else into a situation where he can put himself in first.
But
Literally commanding. Okay, let's see it. 1 second. I'm gonna double check how much that fight was worth. Let's see.
Also,
Kitty.
I'm good to go now.